Oh wait, actually,
Caroline.
did you?
We're live. We're live. Hello. Hello.
Just all right. We'll go right in. All right.
Hi guys.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 135 of Btbc. Tonight we have a lot to talk about. There's been a certain somebody who has joined the roster over in WWE. We'll talk about him. We're gonna talk about NXT Vengeance Day last night. And we're gonna talk about what's going on, Johnny. What's going on, Marcus? We're gonna talk about a little bit of AEW, and then we're gonna have an open discussion where people can come up in the chat. If you want to come up, let us know. We'll send you the link. And we're gonna have an open discussion. Basically, I'm gonna put out topics out there, and whether you agree with it, you disagree with it, and you can explain your reasoning, and that's what we're gonna do. So that's basically the rundown for tonight.
Your intro.
Yeah, I'm Rod. So I'm Rod. Welcome to BTBC.
All right, look at this guy. Go ahead.
All right,
Tommy.
so Rod decided to botch the intro. That's interesting.
Go ahead, Tommy. Yeah, look at this guy go. Look at him. There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. The greatest GM on the planet.
You are not the job, man.
Yo, Tommy, you're not me.
You can't. No. You're just the first round draft pick, bro. This is the most ungraded first round draft pick on the planet. But anyways, it's your boy Tommy Talk. If you haven't already, check out my newest YouTube video. Yes, I'm back on YouTube. Tommy, I think I changed it to Tommy Talk.
Yeah. Raw's YouTube video is better.
Anyways, that's crazy. I like Rod YouTube videos. All right, so I'm not even gonna do too much. But it's your boy Tommy Talk. Like I said, if you haven't seen my YouTube video, go check it out. And I'm excited for today's episode. We have some great guests.
Yeah,
and,
right.
I like ghosts. That's real.
One of those guests sat front row at Vengeance Day.
All right,
let's pass it to him. Big shot Ghost. Go ahead.
Mr. Front Row
you
Man
already
himself.
know who it is. It's Ghost Free Ninja. Your Fed champion. Isn't it just a beautiful belt? It's just a great belt, Tommy.
Boo, that belt sucks.
Where's your world champion?
W belt.
Anyways, it's Ghost Free Ninja. Front row Ghost, apparently, DC. Yes.
By the way, guys, if you rewatch Vengeance Day, you will catch Ghost on the camera pretty much 90% of the show.
A lot, yeah.
Don't look at the Stephanie Beck here one. Anyways.
I was just holding that phone like...
No.
Ghost was zooming in a very specific area.
Why don't we go ahead and pass it on to this guy over here in the IW... Oh, wait, they're both in the IWA. The number one draft pick, the ungrateful one, according to Tommy.
Balloon head.
Tommy, thank you for inflating my already inflated ego by making me the first overall pick.
Exactly.
But yes, we're also missing a couple other of my stats. One-time BAS champion, one-time Top of Blaze champion, 3-time BAS Intercontinental champion, and the 66-time 24/7 champion.
One of the most decorated.
Lee,
say that last reign one more time.
Is it fair to say you're a 24/7 merchant?
Yes,
logistics on that,
I also logistics. You are an R-Truth merchant, buddy.
Thank you.
The drop. Yep. Look at the drop. Yep. See, look at that. Showing up, saying facts.
Look, you got to be quick with it. People just must not want it like that,
Oh, brother.
Lee, I'm gonna give you something you're gonna want, but you already know who it is, man. Got complications in the background. Camera off right now. It's the draw, Jay Aries. I'm here with my wonderful co-host Tommy, and yeah, we got some wonderful guests up here, man. We got Ghost, we got Lee, we got Crack. Ready to have a good show, man. Sorry, now we all right.
Oh wow, look at this.
Ready to have a great show, man. You see, we have a celebrity in a StreamYard tonight. We got a celebrity. He was on TV multiple times last night.
Oh, brother.
Ghost v Ninja.
Front row Ghost.
Look at this.
Check your DMs later. I'll have your reward.
Oh God.
That's on the Crack. Here we go.
What's going on? It's your boy Crack. You already know. Actually, not just your boy Crack. It's the homie Crack. You already know.
Oh,
gotta put that out there. So, try to make that thing. Back on B2BC. And no yeet. Yeah, Marcus, watch your mouth. All right, No yeet.
Yo, someone give Marcus 60.
I'm not gonna lie, crack. I'm not gonna lie, crack. I like your initials being THC. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
This was given to me. I've seen it once. I'm like, you know what? I like this. I like this. This works.
Let's make that stick. The homie, man. The homie crack. Let's make that stick.
All right, let's get into this whole thing. So okay, let's get into Vengeance Day. Okay, NXT Vengeance Day started off with Stephanie McCare, Fallon Henley for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Obviously, Stephanie McCare won the title. What do y'all think about this match?
Great match. I'm happy for Steph. And I'm not going to lie. I think I'm more of a Steph fan than a Julia fan. Love them both. But I think that one just I really like Stephanie, man. I really, really like Stephanie. But great win. She deserved it. And, yeah, man, great match.
Crack.
Stephanie McCare finally getting some gold in NXT. We'd love to see it. Fallon's reign, it was cool. It was sort of like a nice little transitional from Kalani to Stephanie. Now the real question is, will she possibly challenge for the NXT Women's title as well, or just maybe defend the North American title for a little bit? We'll see. But great win for Stephanie. I love it. I love it.
Fallon has found herself. Finally, now that she's a heel, she looks great. Honestly, she looks great on TV, and I hope she does great things because obviously this loss doesn't define what she's gonna do in the rest of her NXT career. I thought her face run was kind of stale, but she's found her footing as a heel, and I think she's gonna do great things. Ghost, go ahead.
This was a great match. Stephanie finally getting her title. Fallon Henry get that was probably one of her best matches. I'm not gonna lie. Out of the ring,
I think so.
Because I was invested the whole time. It was great, and obviously Stephanie getting that good moment of hers, very, very great.
Ghost very much enjoyed that moment.
It was good, Doc.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. He was front row.
Oh yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Look at these guys.
Tommy, he got his ticket upgraded from the row back to the front row for free as well.
You see, literally front row Ghost. Like,
so he's big shot and he's politicking to the front row. Wow.
Yep.
What a guy.
Nothing new from Ghost though. Nothing new.
What a guy.
Lee, what did you think about this match?
For after all the state I was in watching NXT last night, I thought it was probably one of the matches of the night in my opinion. Just Stephanie McCure getting her moment in general was amazing. I don't really got much more to say on it, but Fallon Henley, she's gonna have a great career. Probably gonna go on for the challenge for the NXT Women's title at some point.
Maybe send her up, Women's IC, US title, one of the two.
No, I don't want to send her up.
I think
they're not
she's
going to send her up that early.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to send her up just yet.
They do.
They're still staying in NXT for just a little bit more.
Another year in NXT, in my opinion.
Jay, I don't know if you're here.
Yeah. So, wow, last night, man. So, Rod, I actually think you was with me last year. So last year, one of my favorite women's matches of all time, actually, it was Roxanne versus Lyra. And then when Lola Vice cashed in, I thought that match was virtually perfect. And last night, I got that same feeling that I felt when I saw that match last year. I ain't gonna cap. Stephanie and Fallon, they looked perfect out there. They looked really good together. Like they meshed really well. Fallon put on her working boots. Fallon knew that there were going to be a lot more eyes on her. Stephanie Baker is bringing different people, to the product, different people's eyes to the product. Stephanie and Fallon, they put on their working boots last night, man. They both looked outstanding. I thought that was the best women's match of the night.
Marcus, we're gonna get to that in a little bit. Let's move on to the second match, which I believe was the tag team match between Fraxium and the guy from I don't remember his name.
Let's save Ghost's opinion for this for last.
And Josh Briggs. Me personally,
Inamura.
Okay. This match, honestly, my expectations were pretty high just because the team of Fraxium I think they can make anybody look good. So I knew this match was going to be great. But one thing I will say, I was at Stand and Deliver this past year, and Josh Briggs, up to that point, that was the best he's looked. I think he looked better last night with Inamura. There's something that Inamura brings out of him that I think those two as a tag team, they can actually do some great things. And I know a lot of people are kind of starting to think, oh, who's a tag team that can potentially take these titles off of Fraxium? It's only a matter of time before Fraxium goes up to the main roster. Me personally, I don't think they should lose the titles. I think they should kind of just vacate them, move on their way up to the main roster. But if I were to pick a team to beat them, I have two picks. I'm gonna go. The first pick is either the two guys from No Quarter Catch Crew, Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights. That'd be the first team I'd kind of go with. They're very talented, and I just think those guys they could definitely have a pretty transitional reign as NXT Tag Team Champions. And then I really do think that Inamura and Josh Briggs can actually carry this division forward if given the opportunity. They still need some more matches under their belt to really get going, but last night was a really good starting point to see what that team could look like in the future. Doc said subculture.
Subculture ass.
Subculture doesn't want it. Subculture doesn't want it.
Fill me in on that, Doc. But as far as Fraxium goes, man, I mean, actually, you started off by saying you had high expectations because, I mean, Fraxium gave us reasons not to really doubt them or think they won't bring a high energy match to us. But I thought it was good to see Josh Briggs. I thought he played heavy really well in that match. The spots, I mean, again, you guys mentioned it, Stand and Deliver, when he had his great match at Stand and Deliver. This was another moment where I felt like Josh Briggs was low-key. I don't want to say MVP, but he might have been in that match. Looked great. And then I love how they showcased the Noah guy. I felt like that was the time to showcase who he is and why they brought him over. And I think he did awesome too last night. But as far as the match goes, I mean, I didn't really think Fraxium really had a shot in losing, but more so just those two continue to they're probably I'm gonna say it. They might be the most consistent acts in wrestling, period. Just them and Tony Storm, honestly. They haven't missed. They haven't missed. So yeah, that's how I felt about it. And they continue, like I said, they're impressed. It's crazy. And I kinda like that, Rod. They shouldn't lose. They should just kind of vacate. They're just too dominant, you know? But Go ahead, Jay, if you're there.
Rod, I'm gonna actually go ahead on third on what you said. I think everything you said was valid. I think you brought up some very good points. I would actually agree with you that they should probably just drop the straps. However, I am very nervous when it comes to them on the main roster, based on the state of the way tag team wrestling is being booked on the main roster today. I'm very nervous. If it was up to me, if I'm Shawn Michaels, I'm not letting Fraxium go for a little bit. I don't want I don't want my investment ruined so soon. I honestly don't think. Not only do I think they shouldn't stay on the main. Not only should I think they shouldn't be on the main roster yet. I think they should keep the straps up until maybe Stand and Deliver. If anything, drop them at Stand and Deliver. So I would actually say, I actually don't think Briggs and Inamura should win it. I think it should go between either, like you said, No Quarter Catch Crew, or I'm actually gonna throw in a curveball. I think with the rise of Jada Parker, they can build up OTM, and OTM could be the team. And if Chase U was still around, I would have said Chase U. Obviously, we can't work on hypotheticals, but I would probably say OTM or No Quarter Catch Crew. But I would much rather prefer No Quarter Catch Crew.
Valid.
I don't think I have a concern with Fraxium going to the main roster. I would have more of a concern them going to SmackDown more than Raw.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
The reason why I'm worried about. Raw
they can say Raw easily, just about how shitty it is.
The thing is I forgot who was explaining this to last night, but I was saying that much like MCMG is like the center of that tag division. Like everything is built around them in that division. On Raw, there's just not enough tag teams that are viable. There's only like the War Raiders, the Creed Brothers, the New Days, and it kind of stops there. It kind of stops there because you still got Alpha Academy. LWO that. I mean, come on, those two teams aren't really going to do anything. I might be missing one other team, honestly. But you can build the Raw tag team division around Fraxium and just have them. They don't even have to win the title. Obviously, I would have them win the titles. But if they don't, they can get that division kind of up and running and getting other teams, kind of involved and get tag team wrestling really involved over on the Raw roster. Like, you can put the titles on them, have them win a couple of matches, or maybe just go on an all-out dominant run. But I would personally put them on Raw because I think they can build the division around them. That's how good they are and talented they are. Oh, the Judgment Day is the last tag team that I missed.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're
with
not.
JD
They're not.
I mean, I wouldn't even consider them that no more. I bet you they won't be in that division until JD comes back. And that's if they even want to, go that route.
That's even if Judgment Day's still a thing when JD comes back.
That's what I'm saying. I think Diamond's finna dip pretty soon. I'm not gonna lie. Or Finn, maybe both.
I would love for if the Judgment Day still even break up. I would love for some reason. I would love to see. I just don't think there's nothing for Finn to do as a singles talent. I would love for him and JD to continue as tag partners.
Yeah, because Finn was actually cooking with JD. I'm not gonna lie. What in the few matches they were given, like when they were tag champs, like they were always good.
Finn, unfortunately, at this point in his career, they're not going to do anything with him in the main event scene or anything like that. I don't even think he'll win IC titles or anything like that. So why not put him in the tag division and have him win some tag team titles? Which, that there's a use for him there. The division needs help, and he's a veteran guy who can help that division.
Nah, facts. But one last Judgment Day question, and then Crack will go back to the NXT Vengeance Day. Do y'all see a Finn putting over Dom at Mania this year?
Absolutely can see that. I can easily see that without question.
He better.
Without question, I can see that easily happening.
I would love that for Dom. I would love that for Dom.
What, you want Dom to finally get his WrestleMania win?
Yeah, why not?
Unfortunately,
with the way it's going, why not?
Unfortunately, the only downside to that is I don't want Dom turning heel. I mean, Dom turning face.
No, I think he's a heel for life for his career now.
You think so? I'm not gonna lie. The way he's been cheered,
I think he's
every now and then.
over as a heel. I think the transition might be easy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird to say, but I think the transition
to get him to a face is gonna be so easy.
Yeah, I feel like he's already. Yeah, I feel like he's super. Well, yeah, he's super over. So I mean, I think it'll be easy.
People boo him because
it's that. I don't know.
People boo him because it's the thing to do, but people actually like the guy.
And especially if Finn turns on him in like a, just a vicious way, as we know Finn can do. He's capable of doing it. I think it'll work. Yeah. I think it could work.
Crack. The Fraxium match in a more.
I'll be sure with it. I pretty much knew they would retain. But like you guys said, I do like how Briggs and I believe his name is Namora looked. The only thing that I took really of note was the ending. I just really like the way Fraxium won the match. It was like a top rope drop kick and like leg sweep. So it was like almost like an insane total elimination. So
yep,
I got nothing bad to say about that match. That may have been low-key match of the night as well. May have been.
Lee, and then we'll go to Ghost.
I just thought it was an overall good match. Showed what this. I'm not even going to try and say his name, but it just showed what this guy from Pro Wrestling Noah can do, and what if he try and get people involved in Pro Wrestling Noah. But Josh Briggs, give him a chance, and he could probably shine as a single star if you give him a chance, in my opinion. But like I say, the match itself was great. Fraxium's still not okay though, in my opinion.
Oh, brother. Oh.
Get a grip.
Oh,
I do still see Nathan Frazier turning on Fraxium. Probably a stand and deliver.
You mean Axiom?
No, it'll be Nathan Frazier, and Ghost knows this.
It will not be. They're okay.
But obviously, great match in general. Nothing more to really say about it. It's just another great Fraxium match.
Ghost.
My glorious NXT tag team.
Can we full screen him for this? Because he's gonna glaze him like crazy.
Brother. Here we go. Here we go.
Front row Ghost. Gotta see his favorite NXT tag team.
Production.
My glorious NXT tag team. Everyone said they weren't gonna be okay. Going into Vengeance Day. Oh, maybe someone in the comments who loves subculture. Anyway, but look.
Oh wow.
Simple as this. Fraxium got the job done. Very great match. Awesome match. Probably one of their best matches. Because the crowd went crazy. I will say this. What is that other dude's name other than Josh Briggs again? Inamore. Listen, when he got both of those niggas on top of him, I don't know if it was y'all, the crowd went fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, that was a big.
The crowd went crazy. They were chanting his name, bro. After that.
I will say, did he take like 30 seconds, like holding onto the ropes before his splash?
Dude, he had those two on top of him. I'm not gonna lie, I was going crazy in my section. That shit was fucking crazy. But they were chanting his name. Hey man, he got what he needed to do that match.
I love that.
I love that for him. I didn't know he could do that. He's pretty cool. But like I said, it's another Fraxium match. Fraxium is fine. On to the
No,
next
they're not.
one.
No, they're not.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Fake news. Fake news.
Nope. And still. Next one.
All right, move on to the third match. Honestly, the most disappointing match of the night.
Oh yeah, I need to.
Oh my fucking god.
Honestly,
so
I will say this match was good. Unfortunately, the ending was, the result was very, very awful. But it was Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe. Honestly,
his name is Thorpe. So
it's actually Dork. It's Eddie Dork, but proceed.
Dork.
I wasn't expecting much from this match, but the match, the pacing, the work that both of these guys were doing, it was very good work. The way that Trick was showing aggression, I like this new version of Trick. He's getting to show this new side of him. And eventually people were probably going to get tired of the old version of Trick. It's just how people are. People don't like for somebody to stay a certain way for too long. It just gets kind of dull and it gets kind of bland. And fortunately for Trick, he's Shawn Michaels has recognized that he needs to kind of flip a switch a little bit and kind of head in a different direction with his character. And I like how much he's showing a lot of promise with his character. Passion, but different versions of his character, what his character could potentially be. Eddie Thorpe, I look at the roster, I look at the roster, and I'm thinking of the people that are genuinely used on the roster. I can't help but to look at this guy, and it's like I'm looking into a black hole. I see nothing. He's the only person on the roster that I can't really connect with as a fan. He doesn't do much for me. I don't think his mic skills are great. I don't even know what character he is. I don't even know his character. I think everybody else has a distinguished character, but Eddie Thorpe is just, I don't even know what I see on screen, honestly. I feel like I'm looking at a rookie. I truly do feel like I'm looking at somebody who belongs on NXT Level Up. Potentially not even that. There's a new show coming up, Legends and Future Greats. I think he works well in that, and to start from the bottom and build his way up. I don't know, man. This is bad decision on Shawn. I understand. You want to try to build new people, but this isn't the way. Trick should not be losing right now. I think he'll get his win back later, but he should have just never lost.
This cannot be the stand and deliver match. I'm sorry. This cannot be one of those things where he does get his win back, but we have to wait until stand and deliver. Please, it can't be. I don't think Eddie Thorpe is. I mean, actually hit it right on the head, man.
Is that the next pay-per-view for NXT? Or is there going to be Roadblock?
No, Roadblock is before that. Roadblock is before that.
Is it Roadblock on? Well, okay, it's still special then. Okay, whatever.
It's a pay-per-view special. I mean, not a pay-per-view special. It's a TV special.
Same thing. Carry on.
Yeah. But that's not what, that shouldn't be the story for Trick. It was one, horrible timing. Two, I mean, Eddie Thorpe isn't, again, Axel hit it right on the head, bro. He's just not one of those guys you just remember, you connect with, you don't do anything. Lee, there's two of you. I have no idea which one to add. I'm not gonna lie. There's two of you. But yeah, I mean, it was a good match. The match was good. The match was fine. I'm not here for Eddie Thorpe. I'm not here. And someone like Trick should not be taking a pin to someone like that, bro. The person that should have beat Trick should have been someone that they had mad plans for. Sean's not going to sit here and tell me he has mad plans for Eddie Thorpe in 2025. You're not going to sit here and tell me that. So that's how I feel.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn my camera on for this one. Hold
on. Eyes must be deceiving.
Oh, brother.
I was really shocked. I mean, I get the finish, but like, yeah, I was shocked, bro. I was shocked.
I'm sitting at home. I'm watching NXT. Me and my daughter laying in the bed watching Eddie Thorpe versus Trick Williams. I said, Keone, who you think about to win? She said, Trick. I said, okay. Eddie Thorpe hits that bum ass knee. And the ref counts 1, 2, 3. I look at my daughter look at me. Exactly. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I look at my picture of Shawn Michaels. I'm looking at my picture of Shawn Michaels. I said, this cannot be the same Shawn! This can't be the same Shawn! We get Eddie Thorpe to beat Trick Williams in a shot match! What are we talking about? Eddie Thorpe? Eddie Thorpe? Come on, yo. This is ridiculous, yo. I ain't gonna cap. Look, the NXT main event scene is as piss poor as it's ever been. Piss poor. I'm looking at Eddie Thorpe. I'm looking at Trick Williams. I'm looking at Lexis King. I'm looking at all these people, and I'm saying to myself, who's gonna step up? Praise God for Obafemi. Praise God, because I really don't know what NXT would be doing without Obafemi right now. I swear, I really don't know. What would NXT be doing without Trick Williams? I mean, Obafemi right now. She just said she don't know.
She couldn't even give an answer.
Oh no,
it's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy, bro. I ain't gonna cap, man.
Every time, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this is me. Every time I look at the NXT main event division, I feel like I'm watching an episode of NWA Power, and I don't even watch that shit.
Bro, like, I can't believe in the year 2025 we really had. Because you know how the 2.0 and like NXT sort of different things. We basically had NXT 2.0 Kona Reeves win a match on a pay-per-view against a former NXT champion. And I'm gonna ask this question to everyone here. Everyone, you know, do y'all fuck with Eddie Thorpe? Oh, like, legitimately, yes or no? I'm asking everyone here. This is a legitimate question.
Look,
honestly,
I'm gonna say this. One thing real quick. My bad, Rod. Let me get this off real quick. All in all, was the match? Do I think the match was complete ass? No, but once again, I'm gonna have to agree with Rod. I don't really feel nothing for Eddie Thorpe. Maybe that's a personal problem with me. I don't really feel nothing for Eddie Thorpe. Do I think he's complete dog shit? No, I really don't think Eddie Thorpe is that bad. But when you're talking about Vengeance Day, and you're talking about his first PLE win, it should not have come at the expense of Trick Williams when we're not doing anything. Do we believe Eddie Thorpe is winning a title this year? No, I do not believe Eddie Thorpe is going to make some major progression and become a main event player. So what are we really doing now? If Eddie Thorpe and Trick Williams even if they had maybe, like, let's say they had a 3.75 and Eddie Thorpe really showed me something, I would be like, damn, they should book him more. He was cooking. But not only would I maybe give it like a 2.75, maybe a 3 at best, but he ain't shown me nothing of note, and he got the win over Trick Williams. So what's next? Is this gonna be the end of it? Are we getting Eddie versus Trick at Are we getting Eddie versus Trick at Stand and Deliver?
We can't, bro. We can't.
That's fucking disgusting. That's nasty. Like, come on.
Always threw up the thought. Oh God.
That match should not be happening.
I'm really scared, bro, but I really think that's where it's happening, bro. I'm scared, but I think it's happening there.
If we're getting Trick Williams versus Eddie Thorpe at Stand and Deliver, Shawn Michaels might as well just get in the ring and take a fucking shit, and we watch that for 15 minutes. That's crazy, bro.
Jay, Johnny's asking if you're out of breath.
Well, he was just over here, so yeah.
That's interesting.
All right.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Most
go ahead.
interesting.
I mean, it was a great match. Wrong winner. I was
match.
shocked, but you know, Sean's just trying to build new people.
Yuck.
It sucks that
But
he came
Eddie
at the
Dork.
expense of Trick Williams.
Yuck.
There's a lot. Hey, you can pull up the NXT roster page right now, Shawn Michaels, and you can, bro. There's like.
You could get Sean Spears. I know Sean Spears maybe North America champion.
But I would no, Craig. That's funny. I would rather see Sean Spears because at least he's doing something interesting. At least he has a.
Sean Spears is actually interesting.
I ain't gonna cap. They gave Sean Spears a main event PLE, and he was a part of the 4-man that was cooking that night. So shit, maybe Sean Spears should have got this match.
Probably.
Sean Spears gave me a 4 that night. So
I don't know what voodoo Eddie did, but it's insane. Oh yeah, like I said, NXT 2.0 version. You know, Kona Reeves winning as a former NXT champ. You know, shit's crazy out here. Sean, this was not it. I know you normally cook. This is not one of those occasions. And finally, this NXT, main card, like World Title Division is shit. And Ricky Starks, like Johnny said, is going to save it. He has to. Ricky Nova has got to save this division because not that, my God.
I will not give in to the rage bait. I will not give in to the rage bait.
Wait, for Ricky.
Give in to the rage
Oh,
bait.
I know who said it. Never mind. Continue. He's been rage baiting all night. He's been rage baiting all night.
I didn't see.
Some bum ass nigga named Zoom K. Rage bait.
Ghost, go ahead.
Ha! Oh, brother. Ha ha! I'm pretty sure everyone saw my reaction when I saw Eddie Thorpe won.
Big shot.
I didn't actually.
Big shot.
I'm surprised because
I wasn't really paying attention at that point.
I don't know if anyone did, but clearly I wasn't happy. Now, I will say this. Was the match bad? No. It was not bad. I'm going to say this about Trick 2. He's a fucking star, dude. He really fucking is. I'm not joking when I say this. Anything that this nigga Trick did, everyone was going crazy. They were even chanting "whoop that Trick" before the pay-per-view started for a whole 5 minutes. I was the one doing it too. But Jesus Christ, man! Like you could have made it audible because I swear every time Eddie Thorpe did a single thing, no one fucked with that nigga. It was just straight up boos all around the whole fucking arena. Trick did something amazing. It was a whole bunch of yays. Yeah, whoop that Trick. And we decided to have Eddie Thorpe win the fucking match. After this nigga Eddie Thorpe got whooped with the fucking strap like 10 times.
But I should have known when they did that little fight before the straps got on. I should have known. It's still fucking Trick. I know some people have some things to say about him. It's still fucking Trick Williams. Why is he losing to Eddie Thorpe in one of your important pay-per-views? It baffles me. First of all, hello, Loft.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up,
I love.
What's up, with
Welcome. How you doing? Welcome.
How y'all doing? It's just, bro. I was watching the show last night, and I don't know what the hell Sean is doing at this point, but it's like Eddie Thorpe, Rich Holland, like the people that Sean has been putting at the top of this card. Oh my! I'm like, NXT used to be my favorite part of like the wrestling week, and it's like the women's division is so. It's unbelievable how the women's division is so much better.
Night and day.
It's not even comparable. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you have people, you have stars on that roster, and hopefully Ricky Starks is someone that can push it to the next level because he's needed. But bro, I don't know. I think Eddie Thorpe was in the breakout tournament. I think he was in the same breakout tournament that Oba was in. I think. I know it was early when I first saw him when they first started to like introduce his gimmick, and even at that moment, I'm like, okay, what is this dude doing? Like his promos, as small as he doesn't even get that much mic time, but even when he had his little promos, didn't care. His wrestling matches didn't care. His character,
did he beat Dijak in the underground match and no one cared?
He doesn't do anything.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I completely forgot.
Tell me I had no clue that match happened.
No one can give me 5 Eddie Thorpe matches off of memory.
He wasn't in the same one.
Nope.
No, he wasn't in the same one.
Dude.
He wasn't in the same one, Law.
Yeah,
He wasn't the same one?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't?
No, he wasn't. No.
I was trying to. I don't know when was the first time I saw that dude, but it doesn't matter. It's fucking Eddie Thorpe.
Eddie Thorpe been wrestling for 10 years, my nigga.
It's been that long? It feels like it.
Bro, he was wrestling in fucking Japan. He was a young lion in Japan.
Oh, brother.
No.
That was a terrible decision to have.
And I feel like New Japan did not let young lions go. That means he was bad. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. New Japan, they be keeping they keep their people thick and thin. Yuya Uemura, they keep their people, bro. Eddie Thorpe must have been some shit.
Like honestly, bro. Because New Japan, they try. They will try. And I'll get Boglin Oleg, or whatever his name is. They were forcing him down our throats the first time, Paul. Well, he grew on us. He had a great match with Takeshita. They don't let go of the young lions, bro. Until they're at the last resort.
And he won it in 2019, the Young Lions.
Crazy, bro.
He 2019 Young Lion Cup winner.
And they realized, they said, damn, we fucked up. After that, he did nothing in New Japan. After that, he did nothing.
When Tanahashi got in charge, he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, this guy? Get him the fuck out of here!"
Nothing, bro. I don't even like talking about wrestling like this, but Eddie Thorpe, you gotta do something like this.
You gotta tee up. You gotta flip the switch. Something. You flip the script, bro. Whatever you call it, something. You gotta change. You just got
your biggest win in NXT, bro. You gotta follow up. What did Cena say? The theory that 1 year Mania season, bro. It's about what you do afterwards.
All right, let's move on to our fourth match. We got this was a surprising result for me. Javon Evans, Ethan Page. I really thought Javon Evans was gonna win, but this is a really good match. Obviously, Javon is so talented in the ring. Ethan Page just keeps getting better and better. His run so far in NXT has actually been very, very good. It's been excellent. He's been booked really well. Doesn't lose much, to be honest, and he's been booked very strongly. What do you guys think about this match?
I'm gonna let Loft go ahead because he just got here. So
okay. I definitely wanted Javon to win this because I felt like we were going to a payoff. Obviously, this is probably still going on. I just didn't like how we had like Javon, like he called his mom backstage and they did the whole thing like, do you have to do it? Go out there and do this, and he still loses. I don't like when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's wicked, bro. That's wicked.
You know, when they take something out of the wrestling ring and they like try to make the match bigger and they still lose. I'm like, what are we doing this for? But I don't know. I'm very interested to see where this feud goes because it's very captivating so far. I wasn't a big Ethan Page guy in AEW, so I'm very happy to see like they're like showing us how good that he really is, and I have no problem with him. I do think that Javon needs to get out of this feud quick though, because I don't want him to be like going back and forth with him when he needs to be at a higher point in the card too. You know, and he was up there for a little bit, and then they dropped him back down when this feud started. So hopefully, whenever this feud ends, hopefully he wins it and he gets back to feuding for the championship on a consistent basis because he's that damn good, and the crowd cares about him. So I don't want to see him wasted. But the match is pretty cool. I wasn't a fan of the result, but we'll see what happens in the future, I guess.
That's fair. That's fair. I would say good match, great match. It's funny. My girlfriend was like, because she's a little newer to wrestling, so she was like, "Babe, I thought everyone liked Javon. Why did he lose here?" My response, and I honestly think this is gonna happen, but especially with the time frame, everything's kind of going on at. What I thought, and what I told her was, Javon is very, very, very young. He's younger than me. He's very, very, very young. So in a sense, I get Ethan Page winning. Ethan Page is a lot older. I don't even want to say he's a more established wrestler because I think Javon is well beyond his years. But I think that they were just in a situation where we are in no rush with Javon. We know we have him for a long time. We know if he is starting to get brought up, I think the age is the only thing that may stop him, if that's even a deal breaker. But I think Sean is just real comfy with Javon. I think he thinks that he has him for a long time because of the age. And I think, granted, if we want to see it or not, this may be a slower story, but not like one that drags on for a very long time. But again, I just think they just know. They're just comfy. They're chilling. They know Javon's gonna be over no matter when they push him to the moon. I think that's how they're thinking about it. So that's where I think the decision came from.
Anybody else?
That's fair. That's fair.
I actually thought that it was a really good match. I liked the ending. You know, it took. I like that they worked around Javon's jaw. I like that his jaw they didn't give him no Superman shit. He what's it called? Once Ethan hit him with that jaw, hit him in the jaw in the end, it was virtually over. I also like Ethan Page's new twist of fate, twisted grin. I like that a lot. All in all, I think it was a really good match. I think they're gonna have a payoff at Stand and Deliver, hopefully a stipulation match. Yeah, I don't really got much to say. My boy Javon Evans, been fucking with Javon Evans for a long time, man. Met him at Wale Mania. He's a really good dude. I think he's gonna get his just due. I fully expect him to be strapped up before the end of the year. Way before the end of the year, I expect him to get strapped up.
That's real.
Anybody else?
Just covered.
Ghost, you want to talk about this one, or you want to move on?
Javon Evans. What a great guy he is. You know?
Oh, Ghost and Javon. Oh, here we go.
The walls were white at Care First Arena. Yes.
Hmm?
You heard me. Now. All right, let's get serious, though. That was great. I'm not going to lie. I used to not like this nigga Ethan Page at all. But now that I'm actually... He's growing on me. This match, he really grew on me. This was some very good heel work by Ethan Page. Very good heel work. And the match, like Jay said, they didn't make Javon like a fucking superhero. They actually did a good job selling the jaw. And also, that finisher was that a new finisher or?
It's pretty recent. It's pretty recent.
I was about to say,
you did it like a few weeks ago or so.
I didn't see it until pretty much yesterday. So, but great match. Javon Evans got plenty years. Title coming soon. Here we go.
All right, we're gonna move on to our co-main event of the night. Those were the NXT Championship match.
Oh my god!
8-time Down Under, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and Obafemi in the triple threat match.
Never a doubt.
Me personally, this was match of the night. I didn't have much. I didn't know how this match was gonna go. I didn't think it was gonna be all that good going in, but man, these three, Obafemi, we already know he'd be putting on his working boots. But Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, for some reason, I don't know what it is. Like they don't get booked well in the main roster, or like they don't really. How do I say this? Like they don't really. It seems like they're not trying. They come down to NXT for one night and they put on the greatest match they've had in a very long time, and look good alongside Obafemi. This is a chaotic match from the start. Teases here and there of the breakup. At this point, they just got to do it. They kind of hinted at it even more towards the end of the match. They were hinting at it from the beginning, with them coming out separately and Grayson Waller kind of side-eyeing Theory. But this is a great display from all three men. Obviously, Obafemi, he wasn't losing the title. So, yeah, this is a great match. Obviously, great result. And shout out to all three men.
All right, let me say something real quick. Great. Wow, that match was fan-fucking-tastic. I think I lost my voice after that match. I was tired after that. Triple H. Shawn Michaels has given you the craziest layup for a breakup of a tag team I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Do you not know who you're talking to with that?
Yes, I know who I'm talking to.
He can't read signs. His bald ass can't read no signs.
I got glasses. Man. I got glasses for him right here. I'll give it to him if I fucking have to.
Fucking nose is blocking his eyes.
Exactly. That fucking honker he got on top of his head is like,
wow. Grayson interrupts his entrance. These two pretty much going at each other very, very aggressively during the whole fucking match. No, of course we don't get a fucking turn. But, oh my god. I need Theory to turn babyface, please. You guys already... I mean, I have his shirt on for a reason. I wanted him to beat John Cena at WrestleMania. Please.
Oh wow.
Jay can attest to that, by the way. Please. For the love of God. Turn Theory face or something, bro. Oh my God, this is getting on my nerves. But yeah, other than that, great match. What do you mean, unfortunately, Jay? You knew he was gonna win. Unfortunately, yeah, you're right.
Just pull the trigger, Triple H. That's all I have to say.
He's not going to, but
Just
it's literally the biggest lamp. Fucking Magic Johnson starting the lamp. Anyone, the greatest point guard or Curry, whatever you want to say.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I might be wrong with this prediction, but we might get Theory versus Waller at Stand and Deliver because that's not a Mania match. We might get Theory versus Waller at Stand and Deliver. The reason why I'm saying that is because when I look at the storylines heading into Stand and Deliver, when I look at the past to Stand and Deliver, we know what Ethan and Javon more than likely are gonna do. We know Fraxian more than likely going to be we know Fraxian going to defend the belts. We know Obafemi's going to have a title match.
Probably that's true.
Who's the heritage? We know Lexus King is going to have a title match. Who's a North American?
Tony D.
Tony D.
Tony D. Now Tony D. He like just got back on TV. He might get a match, but my thing is, I think they could squeeze in Theory versus Grayson. The reason why I say that is because I feel like, honestly, at this point, they've been teasing the breakup for so long. I really don't know what's taking so long. We could have been through Grayson versus Theory on one of these B-level pay-per-views, but it's like or a SmackDown or something. But I feel like at this point, if they're gonna try to make it a big blow off, the cracks really started like popping out at Stand and Deliver. He broke up Theory's pinfall, and yeah, I didn't mean to say Stand and Deliver. I meant to say Vengeance Day, but he broke up Theory's pinfall, and yeah, that's what I'm expecting. That's the match I'm expecting at Stand and Deliver. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but that's the match I'm expecting right now. As for the match, it was a very good match. Obafemi, as always. Theory and Waller put on their working boots for the first time in months. Probably like a 3.75, 4-star. It was just a very good match. You know, Obafemi in these multi-man matches always shows out.
Yeah.
Lee?
Oh, fuck, I just dropped my phone. I ain't really got much to say to add on to this, you know. Like Goz says, Shawn Michaels has given Triple H the perfect layup to have Theory turn and Waller. I don't think Triple H is going to pull the trigger because we all know what Triple H is like. He can't book shit.
Crack?
I don't really got much. I think I'll probably just answer your question, Rod, that why does it seem like Theory and Waller like look better or like perform better in NXT than the main roster? I feel like it's because they're all in all more like homegrown. They're more embodied like NXT as compared to like the main roster. And I know Theory's been on the main roster for years, but like let's be real, like when he was in the way in NXT, and then even like now, recently, he does some of his best work there.
Yeah, but he's done great work on the main roster.
He has. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just saying more of like probably like a reason, like that's like why they like seem a little different or whenever they're in NXT as compared to like they usually do on the main roster.
They've limited his bag like crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Lop, go ahead.
Obafemi is like top 3 my favorite wrestlers like in the world right now. He just, to me, he's everything that wrestling needs to be in 2025. He has the look, he has the crowd attention, he has the ability. Everything about him is perfect. Again, not sure why they did the whole thing with the not turning Theory and Grayson. Both of them have extreme potential, but I feel like I've been saying both of them have potential for years, and after a while, it gets to the point where it's a moot point, you know, because I personally feel that Austin Theory lost everything that he had when he had that feud with Cena, and Cena cut him up in that promo and said that, hey, you could beat me at Mania, but what happens afterwards? Like you referenced earlier, you know. And I think at that moment when Cena like made the actual word that nobody cares about what Theory does, I think it really worked with the crowd. And ever since then, I haven't seen Theory do anything worth a damn since then. And that was a while ago. You know, and this to me, this tag team with Grayson was supposed to get them to the next level, but it seems like it's brought them both down somehow. And both, like I said, both of them are very good. It just there's something that's not connecting there, and I don't think a Theory face turn is gonna save it, because like once the people don't care, turning him to a good guy, the crowd starts to cheer him. And I don't think the crowd is going to cheer Theory no matter what he does at this current moment. So I mean, I don't know why they had them on NXT in the first place. I don't know why they had this triple threat just to tease it more, as if we haven't been teasing this for I don't know how long.
It's probably got to be a year.
It feels like it, you know, and it's like I don't like the fact that Obafemi just always in these multi-man matches, because like we all know he's going to win, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to get pinned when he loses the belt. I think he's probably going to lose in like a ladder match or something like that, or probably a multi-man match with him just not getting pinned. But it's like there's a right way to do this like multi-man shit, and while they did a great job as far as the wrestling goes, logically there were too many logic gaps in this for me to actually care. And the only thing that was going to save it was a turn in this damn tag team shit. But I don't know what they're waiting for. Obafemi's still champion, so that's the best thing. That's the main priority.
Yes.
But you know, I don't know. What's up?
My counter to that would be, who I agree with what you said. So I just want to pick your brain. Who you say Ova's always in these multi-man matches? Who is a viable threat on the NXT roster right now to beat Obafemi one-on-one?
Nobody.
I think exactly. I think the multi-man matches it's the easiest way right now to get a title defense from Obafemi without people looking at him sideways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I think about unless they call over some guys from TNA, like I would love to see Jake something versus Obafemi. That's what I really want to see.
Oh man.
I wanna say something real quick. There's a trend going on in NXT right now. By the way, I think the top 3 champions with Julia, Laker, Obafemi, it's a great set of champions.
Mm-hmm.
All champions have one thing in common. There's not a person in the distance waiting that's going to dethrone them.
You know what? We'll get to it later.
I don't think there's a single person waiting in the and yes, Jordan Grace. But I'm gonna listen. Jordan Grace will not be in NXT long. I promise you, she'll be gone from NXT by the time the draft comes around in April.
She'll make it.
Real.
She's her road to the main roster is the same as Ricky Starks. Both of these two were placed in NXT for now, due to the directions to Mania have already been decided, and you didn't want to leave them off screen, so you put them on screen. They're gonna have a feud or two in NXT, and then they're eventually going to be drafted. So I don't think the Jordan Grace one. I know, like, Jordan Grace, you know, obviously she could win the NXT title, but she's going to go up to the main roster. She does not belong in NXT. She's not an NXT talent. She's way beyond that. She's going to move up. Ricky Starks is going to move up. You take those two out of the equation, there's no other. There's literally no competition for any of the 3 main champions in NXT right now.
Yeah.
You don't think those two are gonna be forced to stay down there because NXT? Well, not necessarily Jordan Grace, more so Ricky, because that division is so weak right now. He might end up staying there a little bit longer than he probably should, just because I feel like that division is so weak.
They usually don't do that, and I don't think they'll do it with him because he's so main roster ready.
I feel you.
The unfortunate reality is, not only just kayfabe wise, but in terms of just skills, there's really no one. The 3 people you just named, there's really no one on those 3's level. Like even Tony D, I'm a big Tony D believer. I believe that he was getting married or something, and that's why he's been off screen for so long. Even Tony D's been like kind of coasting. His cage match with Ridge Holland was okay, but like, it's Ridge Holland. Do I really care? No. And then we look at Lexis King. He's showing improvements match by match, but is he really on like a top tier level? No. But when you look at Obafemi, you look at Stephanie Backer, you look at Fraxium, you look at Jalea, these are all-timer talents. right now, Oba Femi, I would consider an all-time talent. These are elite talents right now. And there's just nobody on the roster really fucking with them. Javon, maybe I'll give the nod to Javon Evans. I think Ethan Page is getting up there in terms of skill. Ricky Starks is pretty damn good, but like it's kind of rough. NXT is kind of rough right now. People got to step up. You remember, I used to be a big NXT. I was a big NXT ride or die. Like 2023, Sean was my Booker of the Year. The end of 2024, I don't know, like cooled down. Like it's like I feel like the talent in NXT cooled down as well. Like NXT used to be can't miss. Like if there was a match booked on NXT, I'm not missing it. Rod, you used to be at my house all the time. I was not missing NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like I'll tune in, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got to do something. They got to step it up. They got to do something, man.
You think it's one of those things? Sorry to interrupt, but you think it's one of those things where like NXT, like they sometimes go through like a cool down or like kind of like a slow patch, like every couple months throughout the years. You think it's like maybe one of those times? Like that's why like all the
it's a slow period right now.
Yeah, it's a slow
period. Luckily the women's roster is pretty deep. The only thing is there's not that one like person that can compete with Julia or Vaquer, but it's deep.
Roxanne like that too. Roxanne's good too, but her title.
She's going to the main roster any day.
Exactly. She's in the main roster. I mean, the women's roster is deep. I mean, you take Roxanne out, you take you take Jordan Grace out because she's gone probably as soon as the draft comes around. That roster's still deep. You got a lot of women that you can build up. They're all it's a very young division. I mean, you got Kalani, you got Carmen Petrovich, you got Tatum Paxley. You have a very young women's division that they haven't really put them out there yet, and it's because they've been using like Roxanne just so much. They've been relying on Julia so much. They've been relying on Stephanie Vaquer so much. Mm-hmm. These women, when they came in, the Vaquers, the Julias, the Zarias, when they came in, the attention was all on them. And then it's like they forgot about the rest of the women when even before they came in, they had a very talented women's roster. So now it's Shawn Michaels' job to build them back up again. And the Zarya is a big one that they have to build up. The men's division, on the other hand, if you take Ricky Starks out of the equation, there's only one person looming in the background, and that's only Javon Evans, who I could truly see really making a push to potentially take the title off of Oba Femi. Outside of that, there's not really anybody waiting. I mean, you could build up Tony D, right? I won't say Ethan Page because I think Ethan Page is another one of those guys that's unfortunately going to go. I think he's just he's really good, and I don't think he's really needed in NXT. Not that he's not needed, but he's just good enough to just go up to the main roster and compete for titles up there. The thing is, okay, this is where the TNA partnership comes in, where you can use TNA people to kind of come in, help your main event division over on the men's side of NXT, and you can help that kind of like flourish. No, not Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's in the tag division. Jeff Hardy will. Wait, no, I'm talking about the main event division.
Oh, sorry. I was just hearing like Impact. Like
Jeff Hardy will not be winning the NXT.
I mean, wait, hold on.
Tommy,
putting the NXT title on Jeff Hardy is absurd.
I mean,
not complaining.
Why not? It's cool. Why not?
Listen,
NXT tag
Sean,
title.
think about it. You know, Sean is crazy enough that he would do that. He would do that.
Why not?
If the story is right, he would absolutely would do that.
Johnny, are you actually
Hardy versus Oba? Come on now.
Hardy versus Oba.
Wow.
I'm just
NXT title.
Hey, listen. I'm just saying. Think about it. Everyone's like, Jeff can't win. Jeff can win. A world title. Yeah, Jeff can win a world title against like Cole and everything. That's fine. Why can't he win NXT? What's up with NXT?
Wait, squashing Oba?
Oh, well,
No, I
squashing
don't
is.
know. I don't know about
Wow.
Yo, Rod.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Make Jeff Hardy the biggest NXT op on the planet. Squash Oba,
Lob,
man.
you better not agree with that. Lob, you
If Jeff
cannot
Hardy
agree with that.
squashes Oba,
Listen,
I am
I didn't
putting
say
Shawn
nothing. I'm
Michaels
just
on
saying
that
something.
girl, bro.
Hey,
Nah.
I love
Rod,
Ola, but hey, it might be time.
Trump
for
versus
He
Javon,
just
though?
booked. Hey, bro, he just booked it. Johnny just booked it. Hey, I'm just saying.
Rod, you were
drops it to
saying
Javon.
something about Tony. You were
Oh
talking
yeah, go
about
ahead,
people
Rod.
coming
My
in the
fault.
main
Go ahead.
roster.
Oh, my fault.
Nah, my bad. I'm sorry.
what are you saying?
I was saying you were talking about Tony D, and you were talking about people going in the main roster. I'm gonna also say this: if Tony D gets a call up, listen. In order to maximize Tony D's abilities and his character, I was saying this last year, heading in to Stand and Deliver. I was saying that I don't think he's gonna be Ilya. But if he did, he needs to have all the theatrics. If we bring Tony D to the main roster, they have to have a full-fledged family. It cannot. We can't just have him be another guy on the roster because he would just be another. And let's say he gets rid of the family because he's doing the little thing where he's not trying to cheat, yada yada yada. Let's say he does a little thing with the family, right? Let's say he gets rid of the family. He don't want to cheat no more. Now he's what? Just another tough guy on the roster? What? Another Sheamus? Another? You know what I'm saying? Like he has to have the full theatrics. He has to be paying off refs. He has to have Luca cheating. He has to have other dude cheating. I forgot. He has to have Stacks cheating. People have to be cheating for him, bro.
So Jay,
He has to be able to have all his
That's
theatrics. He
what-
has to have all his schematics, everything that he does to have his mafia family. He has to keep all of that, bro. If he goes to the main roster, he does not keep all of that. It's going to be very bad for him booking wise.
That's why I said I didn't. That's why I didn't bring up his name in terms of going up to the main roster, because I don't think he should go up to the main roster until the rest of his group is ready to go.
Right.
So Jay,
that's
what you're basically
why.
saying is you need that faction to be the greatest cheaters of all time.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
That's how it works.
They are a mafia family.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
They kill people on television.
Yeah.
Yes, they 100% have to. They have to be the greatest cheaters of all time.
Okay, but wait, question: If because they're pretty beloved right now, if Tony were to have to turn heel, would he essentially get rid of his family for a new one and go off of there and kind of do the same things as they were doing for him, like you said, bribing, cheating?
Yes, because I believe that with the way Tony D was introduced to us, with the staple that he has in NXT, with the stories he's been building up for the past 3 or so years, I think he should now always keep a family with him. I think they should always attach some young guys with him. That should be a part of it. Because you think about it. Think about something like The Sopranos. Tony Soprano always had somebody with him. You feel me? Like they always kept somebody with them. They was always recruiting, bro. Tony D needs to always be recruiting. He needs to always have people in that family. Now I do think he should keep Stacks and Luca and Adriana, but if they was to get some new people, I do believe it should be they should just always attach a family with Tony D. I don't think he's a guy who ever needs to be by himself. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Before we move on to the last match, there's one thing that I forgot to talk about. The new faction, they showed up in the tag team match. They showed up in this match. What's the reactions? We got Saquon Sugars, faction, along with Dion Lennox, Osiris Griffin. I forget the last guy's name, but
Osiris Griffin. No, you already said
his name. I said so. It was Saquon Sugars, Dion Lennox, Osiris Griffin, and there's one more guy, but I don't remember his name. But regardless of that, what's the reactions? We'll start with you, Left.
I'm locked in with this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I knew my boy Lucky Ali from DPW. You know what I'm saying? Dion Lennox.
Color James, that's his name.
Color James. Dion Lennox. I wasn't too fond of him. They tried to do a whole Black Clark Kent thing with him, and I'm like, that shit corny as hell. Anybody trying to see that shit? And I never seen the other two guys. As far as I could think. So I just hope. I saw a lot of people trying to call him Retribution early, and it's I kind of understand with the mask and stuff like that, And
Or
that's
Shield.
I saw
Yeah.
I saw a Shield tribution, so I was like, that's
Shield,
pretty,
yeah,
that's
that's
pretty
what I
accurate.
thought too. Shield
That's pretty
yeah.
accurate.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to put that name on him right now. Either one, because like Shield is obviously being one of the greatest and Retribution being one of the worst, you know. But I am locked in with this mainly because of Saquon. Because his promos that he drops on Twitter, I don't know if they give him like a mic and they let him like just cut promos for the group as if he's the leader. I'm not really sure. They may not have a leader like the Judgment Day or whatever. But if he's the leader and they let him cut promos, this entire faction is gonna be good by Stand and Deliver. So I just hope that they book him right this early, you know.
I also think look at Dion Lennox's booking to the last couple of weeks, month or two, where they kind of had him starting to show aggression, and then he's in this group. There was a couple of weeks ago that Obafemi kind of downplayed him because they didn't think he's they think he's just this happy-go-lucky guy because he used to just smile and people kind of just used to run over him. I think this could work very well for Dion Lennox. I mean, I could really see Dion Lennox as an NXT North American champion as soon as the summer.
He's good. He's really good. I wasn't on board with the characters, but
he has the build, he has the look, the physique. I think he also now this character will really determine if he has like the range, because it didn't really work as this like happy-go-lucky face guy. Let's see if he really has the range and goes with this like really like heel character that's aggressive and is looking for things to do and doesn't wants to take things and just like really shows aggression. So I'm because I think he has everything else outside of that.
Was Saquon the one that was walking and moving all slimy like?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's the GOAT. I mean, he's the GOAT. It's the little details for me, bro. He's gonna be good, bro. He's gonna be good.
He's the only one in the group with a do-rag, so.
Goated. Goated.
Wait. Sean's gonna let him wear a do-rag on TV, bro.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh!
He gonna have to. He gonna have to.
Yup.
I love it.
Stop playing with Shawn Michaels.
Does Shawn Michaels want to mess with them? He gonna have to.
He better not. He better not.
If you look at when he was in NXT, I believe NXT Level Up, because I think he's had a couple of matches in NXT. He always wears a do-rag.
I love that. I love it.
Right. He always wears a do-rag.
All right, I want to say something real quick.
Representation is key.
How it looked in the arena, that shit looked amazing. I asked Rod earlier last night when I got home. He said it looked amazing on TV.
But like, how did the crowd like? Because obviously front row goes like the crowd. I need the live crowd. Like how would they feel? Let me hear it.
They were going crazy. Not gonna lie, my section was going crazy, and dude. Okay, so there was a security guard that was right near us. He pretty much told us, hey, something's about to happen near the end of this tag match, so just stay seated and don't be an idiot, pretty much. That pretty much told me, oh, the faction's coming.
Just give you a little warning.
Yeah, pretty much. And the crowd fucked with it. I fucked with it. I was going crazy for Saquon. I'm not going to lie. Even though he was on the other side of me, I was going crazy for him. I don't know who was right next. It wasn't Dion. I don't know who it was.
Was it Cutler?
It was a big nigga with dreads. He had his dreads tied back. I don't fucking know. I think it was. I think it was. Yeah, that might have been Cutler.
Okay.
Honestly, I might have just found my new favorite faction currently because holy fuck, they look amazing. Wow. Love their clothes.
That was Osiris Griffin, my bad.
Oh, it was Osiris? Okay.
Osiris Griffin.
I love their clothes and I love the way they look.
What a name. Osiris.
People just got to give them a chance, and I hope
for real, like damn.
I hope they're able to distinguish themselves and find a balance between the Shield and Retribution, because obviously those that people are going to compare them to those two. They got to find a balance and find the one guy, which I do believe would be Saquon Sugar, to be the mouthpiece to that group,
the spokesperson. Yes,
really allow for this group to take control. And have them take control of like NXT, like really be like ruthless and interfere in matches and
he's been
take control. That's kind of what I think they should do.
I mean, Rod, you gotta think about it. They took down Obafemi. Yeah, they jumped him, but come on. That's
no, Ghost. They literally threw that man.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! They
like one of them threw the.
Oh my god! How was the crowd when they did that power bomb? Because my section was going crazy.
Bro, when I saw that, I was literally doing this because like
I was doing that too. I was like, what?
They ragdolled Oba.
You don't ever see Oba like.
It was a form of a power bomb.
Yes.
A form of a power bomb, but it was like a launching, like
like how a rocket launcher, like the team throws a dude.
Look at the group. They have Saquon Sugars is the little guy, right? But they have 3 huge like guys in that group.
Like built tall, like
guys. Osiris Griffin, Cutler James, and Deion Lennox. These are huge guys. Yeah, I like the build of the group. They got the one small guy who's the high flyer and all this stuff. They got the 3 powerhouses. This could be a great thing. Sean he has to book it right.
It's gonna be an OP faction.
Also,
okay, correct.
Sorry, I was just gonna say real quick, just for prediction for everyone here. What do you guys think that the group name is gonna be? Like, what do you? Or if they already announced?
I don't know. As long as Saquon Sugars is great, I'll be fine. Just don't make the group name some bullshit. Let's not do that.
As I'm saying, that's what you just got. Hope no bullshit. That's all. Hope no bullshit.
I mean, hey, Fatal Influence is a good name, but that's a girl. Even then, come on, I believe in Sean. Anyways, like Tommy said, I have not seen Oba like that ever.
Yeah,
I know he got jumped, but Jesus Christ, that's a good way to make your faction look strong. Beat up a top tag team and beat up the top champion. Very great start. Let's keep it going.
Ah, yes. How could we not forget the beat up Praxium? W.
What's good, Ego?
Sugars. Continue. Ego. I saw you up front row. Look at this guy.
Let's move to the main event. Fatal 4-way. Roxanne, Cora Jade, Julia, Bailey for the NXT Women's Championship. What y'all think of this match? Obviously, Julia won. So, what y'all think?
It was cool. I enjoyed it. I mean, it got the job done. But we all knew Julia was gonna win here. It was cool to see Bailey back in NXT, of course. Congratulations to Roxanne for getting brought up to Raw.
Oh my glorious queen.
That's hilarious. Ego said Cora Jade cannot wrestle. And you know what sucks about that? Ego, you know what sucks about that? So pre-NXT Cora Jade, bro, I swear she was a hooper. I swear she was.
Honestly, Tommy, I would even say pre-injury.
Yeah.
Pre-injury.
Pre-injury. She was a hooper, I swear. This is my girlfriend. First time seeing her, I said, babe, wait. She's gonna cook. Just give it.
I don't. Okay.
She hasn't cooked since.
I don't. I'm gonna let Tommy go.
She hasn't. She just hasn't cooked since, and making me look crazy at the house. Right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this bro just got. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jared here.
Yes.
Oh, the Fatal 4-way.
Fatal 4-way. It was a great match. I saw some people saying like Bailey. Hold on, wait, baby. I saw some people saying that like Bailey was slowing it down, Cora was slowing it down. Here are my takeaways. Roxanne looked great. Julia looked great. Cora Jade looked all right. I actually thought Bailey looked really good. Maybe I was seeing something different. I thought Bailey Lee looked really good. But all in all, it was a good match. I'll give it like a 3.5. It was a great match. You know, everybody played their roles well. I didn't expect Julia to lose, but I thought it was possible that Bailey might win. But I did not see Roxanne or Cora winning. But I thought we would get like a swerve like we got a couple years ago with was it Dolph Ziggler? I was expecting that, but we didn't get that, thankfully. It wouldn't have been a problem, but, you know, Julia deserves a good reign. Now she's moving on to stand and deliver. Good to defend against, more than likely, Jordan Grace.
Don't run, Julia. Don't run.
She not winning. Come on. She not
winning. Julia not running. Stop playing. Stop playing. She's beating Jordan.
Jordan Grace not winning.
We'll see.
Ghost, be real.
They're not doing Julia like that. Sean not doing Julia like that.
Exactly.
We'll see.
A glorious queen will beat Jordan. What are you doing?
Okay.
So little update.
Stop
Tommy,
yourself, bro.
Tommy's power went out and he won't be here for a little bit.
Tragedy.
Ghost, go ahead.
All right, let's get serious. Great main event. I was tired after the match before, so I think everyone else was, but match was still great, very good. Julia hooped, Roxanne hooped. Shocker for those two. Cora Jade.
Yeah, Ghost, come on. You're a big Cora Jade fan.
More of a Roxy fan. The main reason I really liked her because of, being with Roxy, but I gotta be real. I don't know what the fuck happened when you came back, girl, but Jesus Christ, you gotta pick it up. Seriously, because what the fuck? Bailey. People were saying Bailey slowed the match down. I don't think so. I think Bailey helped. I think Bailey was helping make the match better, but that's just me though. Other than that, yeah, Cora didn't do terrible. She could have done better. Other than that, great match. Jordan Grace though, what a great debut. Yes.
Lap, are you here?
Yes, sir.
What's your take on this match?
I think it was cool. I'm happy Julia retained. She's fucking awesome.
She is very good.
I'm not a big fan of what they're doing with Bailey by having her like just jump from show to show to show to show because it seems like she has no direction going into Mania. So I would like for them to figure out what the hell like her objective is. I know they're trying to do the whole Roxanne thing, and she may end up with a match against Roxanne that's going to deliver, or not. I don't know. I it's not ego. It looks like Roxanne is going to the main roster, but I don't know what Bailey's connection with her is still. So I don't know. They have certain rivalries in the match that like I feel like could go places, but it seems like they're going in like totally different directions. So I'm really confused with that. But the main objective was Julia retaining, so that's really all I care about. Cora Jade has definitely fallen off a cliff, and I'm not sure what happened. I thought it was just the fact that she was rusty for a while after like getting injured again. But I was always a fan. Like when she first came out with the skateboard when she was a face, I was a fan of her then. As soon as she turned heel, I like slowly just like lost my interest in her. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't get it really. I'm just happy that Julie retained, but that's the only thing I care about. And as long as she just stays champion for a long time, because I honestly think that she's levels above damn near everyone on that roster besides Stephanie. I think you have something really good with Julia on your hands, and I don't want them to drop it just for like something temporary. You know what I'm saying? But cool match, great winner, and we'll see what happens.
Lee?
I ain't gonna lie, it was half one of them. It was like 1 a.m. at this point. I literally fell asleep.
He was probably asleep.
I literally fell asleep right as Bailey was making her entrance and woke up when I heard Jordan Grace's music. Because my TV was fucking like all I hear was these fucking sirens go off, and then I see Jordan Grace. So I haven't really watched the match back yet, so I can't really comment on it yet.
You gotta watch it back; it's so good.
Yeah, I probably.
How loud was it, by the way, when she came out?
Very loud on my end.
It was a big pop.
Good, because I went crazy. What I got for the direction that Loft was talking about, I hope Bailey puts over Roxy. I hope that's the plan. But it's Triple H. We gotta,
But I feel like it's more likely to have Stand Deliver it. And while they're both going to move up to the main roster, their feud's basically going to end like at Stand Deliver.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Are they going to try to slip it into a Mania or Stand Deliver?
I don't think it'll fit into a Mania.
They might put on Stand Deliver.
Yeah, that's more likely.
Yeah, but Julia's fucking great. Yeah, it should be Roxy. Woo,
my glorious queen, Julia. My glorious queen.
We're gonna see with Jordan Grace. We're gonna see.
Nope.
Our next glorious queen. Yes.
Crack, go ahead.
What can I say? Julia, no brainer. She's gonna retain. Now, I was a little surprised that Roxanne was pinned. I thought it was probably like Cora or Bailey.
Very bad decision.
As I
Very bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I
should have been Cora.
Yeah, Cora Bailey was right there. But other than that, yeah, great main event. And then obviously at the end, showing off, the two basically faces of your women's division, both champions, and then Jordan Grace, making her like, I would guess more or less her official debut into NXT. And just, oh man, that just whole women's team right now, expect nothing but great things.
What's good, Deontay?
Oh, brother.
Oh, look at this guy.
So that was basically NXT.
Look at you.
Just a quick run through. What was the best match of the night? Everybody.
Probably the Fraxium match.
The triple threat.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. It's really a tough decision between. Honestly, a tough decision between 3 matches, in my opinion. Valkyries, Fraxium, and Omas. But I might have to give it to Omas. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
There's a lot of good matches on this card.
I think I'll probably have to go with the tag match. I ain't gonna lie.
Lee?
Fraxium.
Okay. Honestly, I don't know. Coming into this pay-per-view, I wasn't like super wowed by the card, but by the time the show was, it was just a great show all in all. So, okay, we'll talk a little bit about AEW.
Do we have to?
Do we really want to, Ron? Let's be honest.
We can just talk about the one important match.
All right.
Let's
all right, hold on. We'll come to a decision. Do you guys want to talk about AEW, or we can just move on to the topics?
Nah, come on, man. We just talk about AEW.
Oh, hey guys, Tony Storm's champion. That's it.
Yeah,
all right, topic time.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Tony time.
We can talk about the main event. We can talk about the main event.
You guys want to talk about the tag match, the Konosuke one?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I didn't watch that shit. I gotta watch that. I did not watch
it. It was cool, but
I heard it was gonna be crazy. I gotta watch. I really gotta watch
that ending though. That finish is insane.
So coming out of it, right? We got Konosuke Takeshita going against Kenny Omega at Revolution for the AEW International title. Really? And we got Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, steel cage match at AEW Revolution. So those 2 matches came out of that.
Ego.
So he does not like AEW.
Yeah, I mean, can you blame him? Can you really blame him right now?
Eagle, I'm the same. I hate AEW.
So wait, so
get it, Gripply.
I'm not gonna lie. I tried to watch it. I was just falling asleep. The tag was the tag match that good?
Yes,
it was a good tag match. It was a good tag match.
Okay, I may watch it back. May. How was the main event?
I won't even talk about the Brisbane Ball.
Don't even Death Riders. Ew. Yeah, don't even.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna say this. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I have stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave you all now.
All right.
All right,
catch you later.
Salute.
All I'm gonna say is, fuck you guys in the Feds. Jay, you're a WGM.
Where's your champion at? Where's your champion?
Where's my 24/7 championship? Yeah, I just won it.
Oh no, where's the World Champion at? Where's the World Champion?
Yo, crack. 67 times. 67 now.
Oh, brother, get him out of here.
Get this Raven out of here. Get this Raven out of here.
So tag match was the top 5 match of the year so far. Yeah, honestly, I think it's a top 5 match of the year. I think it could be. It was really good, honestly, especially the ending. Is Toni Storm the face of women's wrestling?
I think we should talk about that.
She very well could be.
She's mine.
She very well could be. She, her character work is. I think she has the best character work in AEW. She's the best character in AEW. She has as good of a character as any woman in wrestling right now. Her in-ring skills are there. Yeah, she just has the whole package.
Yeah, like the crowd interacting, the promo work.
Yeah, she's
there's nothing wrong. Toni Storm is like perfect.
Yeah, she might actually be the face of women's wrestling, so that's pretty reasonable. They're building Harley Cameron right now. Obviously, she lost to Mercedes Moné.
That was a fun match, but we knew the winner. We knew the winner.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. It's, let's just hope they keep building her on, because obviously I think she's really good.
Consistent booking.
Yeah.
AEW.
Harley Cameron's gonna be something soon. I just hope that they go forward, give her the ball for real, because she's came out of nowhere for me. I didn't know who she was until a few weeks ago, and she came out of nowhere for me. So
she's very talented, dude. Very talented. Like her character work she's very talented, I will say.
Yeah. You're gonna see. You're gonna see what they're
very
doing.
charismatic. Very charismatic.
Yeah. Yes, Ego. She could very well be the face.
That is correct.
of women's wrestling.
We
She very well could
we
be.
may need to get Ego up here. You know,
I don't think there's a character in women's wrestling that's doing what Toni Storm is doing on a consistent basis.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
and even AEW's presentation of her is like
it's very good.
Like, even the camera work, like from certain points where they'll turn her black and white and everything else would be like, even the effort in presenting her in certain ways, it's like beautiful. Yeah, Luther too. Like everything about it is like. That's what I didn't like about Mariah May's run. It seemed like they were just waiting for Toni to come back, and Mariah May was put on the back burner.
Yep.
You know, and she's extremely good too, but it didn't seem like she was being presented that well because we all knew Toni at some point was going to come back and get the belt back. You know, but
yeah, I just hope they don't say Mariah's reign was ass because it was anything but. It was a good reign. It was just like obviously once again another reign where they get no like showcase, but
yeah.
Tony Khan.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the open discussion. Okay, I have some topics. I have a set of 8. We're probably not gonna get through all of them. But we're gonna start off with this is a very interesting one. Oh God! I think this is gonna get a lot of people talking.
Oh shit!
So, the first topic is Seth Rollins top 10 all time in the WWE?
You can argue it. You can argue that.
Oh, here we go.
Argue it.
I'm gonna keep.
He has a case.
He has a case.
He has a case. I don't know.
No, he is not, but he will be.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the best. Probably. Yeah, Love said he has a case. Is he top 10? Probably not, but I do think he has a case.
Ego, I'll send you the link. Hold on.
Oh, is Seth Rollins top 10 in WWE?
I'm on Rollins' side for this one. I'm on Rollins' side for this one. I'm not. I don't know too much Rollins lore, but he has a case. He definitely has a case.
You already know my answer.
He's too damn good to not have a case.
If there's anybody that wants to join,
top 15 range.
Just let me know in the chat.
I'm very curious for everyone that doesn't think he's top 10 yet. I want to hear 10 better.
I don't like what they've done recently with him because I feel like he's just like a backup option at points. But he doesn't do much wrong. And he's been like that for a very long time. He's extremely consistent in ring wise. That you're not fucking out wrestling half the time. The character work is kind of where it gets iffy for me. I hated the Messiah run. I would slander that shit all. I hated that shit. I hated everything about that shit.
Wow.
I hated it.
That actually just broke my heart.
I hated it. I'm sorry.
That's my favorite run.
If I gotta get booed, I'm sorry. I'll get booed.
No, it's not even just booed. No, like I love the Messiah run. Like when he first turned heel after that shitty reign he had. Yeah, that was so good. He over here had a whole referee like take off his referee shirt and like a Monday Night Messiah. Like, oh my god.
Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was just me. I just didn't like that shit.
I'm just like wow.
I would say go back and watch it, but that era is but I don't know, man. I fuck with. Listen, I wasn't watching wrestling as much, obviously, at that time, but obviously that was one of the main reasons I was coming back. I don't know. You didn't like it, man?
Nah, it's just. That's the thing. I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was bad. Okay. It just wasn't for me. I understand what they're trying to do.
That's fair. That's
good. Yeah.
I think they delivered the message of what they were trying to do very well. It just wasn't for me. I'll say that.
But to answer Rod's question, I mean, I bought a title for Seth Rollins for a reason. So yeah, he's top 10. He's top 10.
Okay, so Ian said name 10 better.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Yeah, Jay, go ahead. You go first.
Yeah.
Okay. I already know one of them.
Well, we know a couple. Yeah, we know a couple already.
Oh shit.
Okay. Cena, Shawn, Hunter, Taker, Jericho. Randy.
For WWE? Kurt, Randy.
Yes.
Okay. Randy, yeah.
Stone Cold.
Yes.
Rock. I said Randy already?
Yeah.
You said Randy.
You got like 2 more, I think. 2 or 3 more.
Nah, I think I'm at 9. Hold on. I'll start again. Cena, Shawn, Hunter, Taker, Randy, Kurt, Y2J, Stone Cold, Rock.
Do we say Flair?
WWE, no.
Yeah,
WWE.
What?
No.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, for Flair, WWE.
We can, but
we can because that makes 10.
That
makes 10.
I'm
just
trying to be
saying
more
that makes
concrete.
10.
I'm trying to be more concrete than that.
Okay. So we're at 9 right now, so you know. So we just need one more.
Did anybody say Roman?
I mean, I couldn't.
That's the right
I'm
there.
trying to be. I'm trying to be
nice.
nice. I'm trying to say like concrete people. I'm not trying to. Make it,
Roman.
I love you.
I mean, no, that's true. I'm just trying to be fair.
Hey, listen, we not. I feel like we're all in agreement here that Roman could be top 10 at this point.
Yeah,
top 1, but
I
do think
here we go.
I do think Seth is top 10.
Seth is top 10.
Peep game, right? Okay. There is not a damn thing Dwayne Johnson do better than Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Not a fucking thing. What? In the ring, on the mic, in a promo, in a segment. It ain't a damn thing. Dwayne Johnson do better than Seth
I'm not letting you get that off. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Hey, Jarvis, clip that.
Or Edge. He not better than Edge all time.
Don't do that. Don't do that. And do not do that.
On the mic, we've seen The Rock
don't you be starting.
In current times on the mic get dominated and decimated by John Cena and CM Punk, and we saw Seth Rollins decimate that same CM Punk on the mic. So there's no way you telling me Dwayne the fucking Ball Johnson is better on the mic than Seth Rollins.
So when you look at all their mic work throughout WWE, Seth Rollins has better mic work than The Rock.
Yes.
Okay. All I have to say.
Yes.
Yes,
no. Yes, and yes, Kurt Angle.
If we're talking about
Kurt Angle debatable over Seth and only WWE.
Oh wait, what?
I'm not gonna say he's like completely better, but
Kurt's yeah.
Kurt, like, it's not this gap, but he's better.
I think
is he better than Brock?
Rollins?
There's nothing Brock does better.
Brock cannot cut a promo and never has been able
Rollins
to.
is better than Brock.
Brock can't. That's a very easily misproven conception about Brock Lesnar.
Brock is really good at promos, but he's not better than Seth.
I don't know about that Brock promo.
What's the greatest Brock promo?
2002 from 2004 was fire as fuck. And when he came back without Paul, he had a good promo every time he came on screen. Brock is a good on the mic.
Right, I can put it word for word. I'm money and I'm funny. What are you talking about?
Man, bull.
Okay.
And Seth has never said no corny shit in his whole career. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, doesn't he do like a corny laugh, like the fake laugh?
Now the
like,
come
on, bro. If you could look at all the best mic they've all had a bad line, bro.
I think everyone no laughs are good. I hate the laughs. Ricochet's laugh, Sasha's laugh.
I think Roman laughed pretty decent.
Roman's laugh was funny, but it still sounded weird. His laugh was like it was funny to see it happen, but like, come on now.
Oh man! All right, shall we get into the next one, or y'all to keep?
I think everything we all said are.
Well, just the next one.
So Eagle knows about this one. This one, I kind of pulled this one, from a conversation that was had in the VC about a week ago or so. I think it was actually this week. What is the bigger pay-per-view, SummerSlam or the Royal Rumble?
Oh, here we go.
Where's they? Hello. Good morning.
What is what's the consensus here?
Oh, what was Eagle's answer?
I remember it.
It's a SummerSlam.
Yeah, he put SummerSlam.
Oh shit.
Well, which one has had more bad shows? I feel like Rumble has had a lot of stinkers in the past few years.
It has. It definitely has.
I don't think Triple H knows how to book Royal Rumbles in the first place, so I'm immediately canceling out every Rumble that he's done.
Oh wow!
But the Rumble, to be quite honest, had a stretch from about 2000 to 2010 where they could do no wrong.
That's true.
And there was a bunch of great matches within those Rumbles, like throughout those years.
Yeah, as well. You're talking a 10-year legendary stretch of Royal Rumbles, and then you go into the 2010s, right? 11-1, no. The 2012 one, I think it's hated a lot.
Overhated. It's overhated.
It's overhated a lot. It's a pretty decent Rumble. 2013, pretty good. I mean,
Ghost loved that Rumble.
I'm biased because I'm a Cena fan, so. But 2014 and 15, I mean, we don't really have to speak on those.
Disgusting.
2016 is a step in the right direction.
With Triple H?
The winner. No, I'm saying just the matches.
Kind of.
The match itself is a step in the right direction.
Fuck Roman.
Yeah, Triple H winning the title.
As long as it wasn't Roman.
Bald Triple H is more menacing than long hair Triple H. I said that a few months ago.
I'm not gonna lie, you're
Bald
not
Triple H. Bald Triple H is doing so much worse.
He may be more petty. Yeah, he may be more petty bald than with hair. Yeah,
Bald Triple H is a different level of Triple H, bro.
Yeah, and then the other thing is the Rumbles of the 2020s, outside of 2022, have been very good. I will say.
Correct.
So the 90s, huh?
21.
Very good, both of them.
That's a good Rumble. Yeah,
that's a good Rumble. An actual show. It's a pretty good show all around.
We're talking about the 2020s, outside of 2022.
Yeah.
2022 is the only one that's fair. Both of them are very bad.
Terrible.
Okay, so obviously, now business wise, right? Because obviously it's not just kayfabe. You got to think business wise. Altogether, business wise, kayfabe wise, how the event is perceived, which is the bigger one, or at least the one that WWE puts number 2 and is perceived to be the bigger one, SummerSlam or the Rumble.
Probably
SummerSlam. Oh
God. I think they build up Rumble with more implications, and now does it deliver more? I don't know, but I feel like they put a lot more effort into promoting Rumble as it being the really big step into the road to WrestleMania than SummerSlam. They usually call SummerSlam, it's the WrestleMania of the summer, but I feel like they put more effort into Rumble promotion at least.
Okay. What do we got? What else do we got? Jay, Ghost, Crack.
It's a tough decision, bro. For me, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna honestly say, SummerSlam. Not really like a big reasoning behind it. I'm gonna kind of piggyback off what Loft said. I feel like they put more. Effort in the summer. Royal Rumble, it is like that. Like Royal Rumble draws a lot of casuals in, but SummerSlam, they hype it up more. They always give it the insane presentation. Is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they do a lot for SummerSlam.
When was the last time y'all were genuinely disappointed by a SummerSlam show?
2021.
Disappointed?
2021.
What happened in 2021? 2021.
Which one is that?
This shit is it's Cena and Roman main evented, but it's not in that match. Look at the rest of the card, bro. Eva Marie was on the card.
Damn.
I
forgot about that.
Oh, I thought we were doing all main events.
No, that's what they talk about main events.
Rage bait.
Ego.
Rage bait.
Ego. Rage bait is not until 2 days, bro.
I'm gonna redraw the card. Just so y'all
obviously the main event was fantastic, in my opinion.
Just so y'all get maybe this.
I'm on the side of Rumble.
So SummerSlam, okay.
2021. Let's see it.
Let's see. RK Bro, AJ versus AJ Styles Omos.
It has Omos in it, so that's already a W.
All right.
Hey, that was a decent match from what I remember.
Alexa Bliss, Eva Marie.
Oh my God, glorious clean.
Disgusting.
What?
No.
Wait. Run that back.
Disgusting.
Alexa Bliss, Eva Marie.
Was that Pink Hair Eva?
I don't remember this.
That was Pink Hair Eva.
Yep, even worse.
They had Alexa. Hold on. I wasn't not watching.
How could it get any worse? It's already wow.
I'm gonna be real. I haven't watched this full card ever. They had Alexa Bliss fight Eva Marie.
Listen to this. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal.
What were
You
they
lying.
feuding over?
None
What
of this
the fuck?
happened.
I got it, dude.
He lying.
What were they
No,
feuding
I'm being
over?
serious. I'm
Ego,
being
your
serious.
boy Drew was in a feud with Jinder because Jinder stole his sword. Yep,
Yes.
that
Oh,
was the
the
feud into
sword!
SummerSlam.
Oh.
Yup.
Listen to
Your
this.
I
boy
remember
Drew.
that now.
That's what they were doing with your boy, Ego.
The sword.
Listen to this.
Okay, hold on. Let's stop acting like Jinder not a former world champion.
Oh, bro.
Okay,
Let's
all
relax.
right.
We gonna move on. All right, that's
brother.
another rage.
Move on. Rage bait.
How's that? What did I lie about?
Such rage bait. That was such rage bait.
Look at this. Charlotte Flair versus Nikki ASH, who was the champion, versus Rhea Ripley.
I hate Nikki ASH. I hate everything about her. So
let me get
Bobby Lashley
that's tough already.
versus Goldberg.
Goldberg in 2021.
Bobby Lashley's excellent. So anything Bobby does is great. But you know,
Oh, look at the next match. Oh,
Ain't gonna lie,
I
that
see
might-
a good
that just
match
might
on
be-
here.
We got
I
to
see a
stop
good
being
match on here.
pro-black
There is
sometimes.
so many stinkers on this card.
What about this match
What
right
is,
here?
hold
Edge
on.
versus
This is one of your
Rollins.
big 4 pay-per-views. What is Eva Marie doing having a match? What is Jinder Mahal doing?
Wait,
having
time
a
out.
match?
Okay, hold on. To be fair, let's look at the roster in 2021.
Don't do that.
Let's not-
No,
Let's
no,
not
no.
act like they didn't just come off of firing 150 people.
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault's that?
Gotta make
don't
more
know
money
whose
than
fault
ever.
it was.
They said they're making more money than ever. You know, why they were releasing? But
record
anyway,
revenue.
and they also definitely had the talent to. Eva Marie, out of all women, stop
Wait,
it.
wait.
Stop
That's
it.
even worse. They released all the people, and even Marie stayed.
This is the same card where Becky Lynch defeated Bianca Belair in about what 15 seconds.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Fuck it. Fuck the whole show. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck the whole show.
I'm looking at it right now.
Like,
It says 26.
Not gonna lie. Fuck the whole show.
Nah.
Not gonna lie.
This
Fuck
is
the whole
great.
show.
This is
Not gonna lie. Fuck the whole show.
There was 2 good matches on this card. The whole card. Roman
I
and
don't know,
Cena
bro.
and Edge and Seth.
That Drew and Jinder match was good.
Ego.
Why are we lying?
Ego. It's not Tuesday. It's not Tuesday.
What do you get out of line? What?
Ego, it is not
What am I
Tuesday
lying, bro?
yet.
Drew and Jinder actually put on a pretty decent. Y'all can watch the match. It was
Okay, hold on. Wait, time out. Hold on. Everyone, time out.
Yeah.
Ego, rate the match right now. Go.
Out of 5. Out of 5.
Out of 5.
Out of 5.
Mhm. Out of 5
Make it
stars.
easier.
I'll give it 3.5.
That's rage bait. That's such rage bait.
All right,
Yeah, we're
so
moving on.
it's- all right, so
That's
Ego,
such a rage
so
bait.
Ego, when I get to the SummerSlams, which will probably be a while, I'll let you know. How about that? Okay. All right. Move on. There we go.
Okay. So we have Loft for the Rumble.
Oh, I gotta get my
right.
answer.
Mhm.
Loft got Rumble. Jay got SummerSlam. Eagle got SummerSlam. Crack. What do you got?
I got Rumble.
Okay. What's your reasoning behind it?
I mean, Rumble got essentially the best, one of, if not the best, match stipulation within the match itself. Like you said, there was a 10-year span of where it not only had great pay-per-views, but essentially all great Rumble matches. And sure, you can say, 2022 ass, you know what I mean? Or you can point to where throughout the years where the Rumble pay-per-views haven't been up to par. But it's the one event a year where, like you said, casuals and wrestling fans come together and just watch a pay-per-view together. They don't gotta know anyone there, but it's just the fact of who's seeing the pull-up, because it could be anywhere. It could be someone that they may have seen before, like a John Cena, or let's say a Randy Orton if he would have been in a Rumble. You know what I mean? It brings out everyone's inner fandom in a way for one night. So that for me, Royal Rumble is definitely the 2 if we're talking about the big 4.
Okay. Ghost.
It's gonna be a big tough decision for me. I'm not gonna lie. SummerSlam or Rumble? Those are the 2, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we all know Survivor Series last. Always has, always will.
I might have to go my personal opinion, might have to go SummerSlam. I might have to. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. What's your reasoning?
From what I've seen and known, I feel like SummerSlam. It just feels to me. It feels like the bigger pay-per-view. And from my opinion, I feel like it can bring the casuals in more. Now, don't get me wrong, the Rumble can do that very well too. I think in that category, bring back the casuals, it could be tied. It could really be tied or just like this. But honestly, to me, it just feels like the bigger pay-per-view.
Okay.
Rumble SummerSlam though, like this. You can say either or, and I would just be like, that's fair.
Okay. Next one.
All right.
Who should have beaten the streak? If you even think it should have been broken.
Bray. Bray. If it had to be broken, Bray Wyatt.
Okay, wait. I just have one question for this. Are we counting the fact that Taker's body can hold up to a good match?
That too.
You know,
that too.
For how we wanted to. Because I would say Roman at that point, like in 2017, like Roman beating the streak, but it'll actually be like a good match.
Well, this is kind of like who you think should have beaten him. Like, it don't.
Oh,
like,
okay. So then basically Roman. Yeah, basically Roman.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Loft.
I'm of the belief that Undertaker should have retired undefeated at WrestleMania. I don't think anyone should have beat him.
I'm with you on that, love.
Actually, okay, wait.
That's completely fair.
Okay, wait. Oh yeah, we had to go back with Rod said. Okay, in that case, yeah, then he retires undefeated.
Yeah, because like this, once we got past, let me think. Once we got
30?
past the Brock match, like in a scenario where Undertaker beat Brock at 30, we could have just cut it right there. Cause at that point, it dropped off a cliff for me. Even Undertaker still having matches at that point, because it was like, what was the point? But, because like, I think that the last peak Undertaker performance was the Triple H match, the first one. I like the first Triple H match more than I like the second one.
Ooh, that's okay. I'll take it.
I love that one a lot.
Like that.
I think that one was a lot better because like,
Okay.
I think that was like the last. Even though the Hell in a Cell was amazing, you know, everything about that, spot wise, moment wise, everything about that was extremely intense. I think that was the peak. That first Triple H match against Undertaker, that was like, okay, now we can start the decline here. After that, and even the freaking ended era match, you can end it there too. There's no reason why Undertaker was still wrestling at that point, and even for him to even get to the point where he's fighting Brock and getting his ass beat like that, you know. So never.
He was an old man at that point. Leave him alone.
Wait, the first Triple H match? Are you talking about 17? Or are you talking about
27?
No, not the freaking
okay.
Was that 27?
27, yeah.
Yeah, 27. Yep.
I think if I'm thinking correctly, that was the one where Undertaker couldn't even like stand up afterwards.
Yeah,
that told me everything I needed to know. He was standing up at the end of the era match. You know what I'm saying? He was they did the whole pose thing. But the fact that Triple H and Undertaker beat each other, that Undertaker couldn't even walk back out the ring, I was like, no, fuck out of here. That's no.
Do you think that is kayfabe, or do you think that's actually like a real
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I don't really know if it was or not. I haven't really like thought about if it was real or not.
Okay.
If it was real, that makes it even better. If it's kayfabe, then that's a cherry on top. But I don't think it matters if it was real or not. I think that entire storytelling of that match, even really the build of it, I think is better.
I think it's a better testament to Taker's ability to sell if it was not like real.
Yeah.
That's the fact that we all could like thoroughly was convinced that he was cooked.
Yeah. The thing is like, let's say he breaks at 27. We don't get 28. We don't get the end of an era. We don't get the shot of the three legends standing at the top of the ramp. In just a moment. We don't get potentially the greatest kick out in the history of the WWE, in the Sweet Chin Music and the going into the pedigree. We potentially don't get none of that, obviously. But I do think, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of wish I do like the 27 match a little bit better.
The 28 match was excellent. Like you said, that kick out that's like top 3 kickouts I've ever seen in my life. But still, like, you know, but
yeah,
I just think like the aspect of Shawn helped it and hurt it.
Yeah. I will say though,
I can see that.
Time,
yeah.
It slightly took away from it because like even if you pin him at that point, it's like
because he was doing too much. I can see what you mean throughout the match. So like when he was like taking away the weapon, and I was like you're the ref. Like what are you doing there?
It was damn near handicap at that point.
The one thing that I really liked, and it was just the very start of the match, Undertaker just taking the hoodie off and
bald.
The bald. I think him going bald in the way commentary explained it was flawless. Like
Oh yeah.
This is because of the last year. You know, he shaved his head off. Blase, blase, blah. I think that was great storytelling. Ego.
Yeah.
Who do you think should have broke the streak if it even should have been broken to you?
I think I already said it before, but Bray.
Okay.
There we go.
100%.
There we
31.
That's a great pick.
Bray
Bray
at 30 though, actually, instead of 31. Bray at
Okay.
30, not 31.
Imagine
After elimination, oh my god.
after that elimination chamber. Just imagine. But there you go.
What's the consensus on like Brock Lesnar breaking the streak?
Why?
Like
why? At least for me.
I understand why they did it. I understand. It was to build Brock, even though you don't need to build Brock.
It's Brock.
To make him seem like this dominant figure, which I get. Like, you want to make Brock seem like this super dominant figure, so you can lead into what happened later on at SummerSlam that year, which was him dominating John Cena. Then and becoming WWE champion. So.
How much I cried!
I was just stunned.
But looking back at it now, was it worth it to give it to Brock?
No.
Knowing that all the years of the dominance, do you think he would have still had all those years of dominance if you take away the streak?
No.
Probably.
I don't think Brock needed it.
I think a lot changes with Brock's presentation and even just how he performs in the ring in general, or just like even in promos without beating The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Okay.
You gotta think, up until that, Brock was losing a lot. Like, he lost to Cena, lost to Triple H, was having random miscellaneous matches with like Punk, I think, right? Was that year or the year after?
That was before SummerSlam.
Yeah, that was before, right? Yeah. So like, Brock wasn't really seen, like, it's Brock. We know it's Brock, right? But take that idea out of your head and just look at who he was going against. And the outcome of the matches, he was losing. Since he had came back, he was losing most of the time. When he was winning, it was like, who give a fuck? But when he was losing, it was like, damn, this motherfucker just beat Brock. So you got to have Brock beat somebody to put him on that pedestal where he was supposed to be when he came back in the first place.
Anything else on this topic?
Creative.
I think that's it, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the future face of the WWE?
Men and women, just like both.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I really don't fucking know, bro.
This is gonna be a great conversation. I'm gonna just throw one. I'm gonna throw a name out there. Nope, I'm gonna throw 4 names out there. All right. Okay, ready?
Go ahead, Ego.
Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, that's real.
Tiffany Stratton.
I'm with him so far.
I'm with that.
The last one, Dominic Mysterio.
That's the name I was looking for there.
That's a tough shot, but you made it. So
Ego, those are good names.
Just cooked.
Ego, those are good names. All I'm gonna do is add Javon Evans.
I'll add one for the women.
Look at me.
I'll add one for the women.
Oh, Jack's cooking his.
And I can't believe I
and
forgot him.
Roxanne. Yes. And
I'll add one for the women. Yeah, Roxanne was the one.
Fatu.
This man is still young. Jacob Fatu is 32 years old. So
damn,
he is
crazy that 32 considered young in wrestling.
He is very, very young with the longevity. Well, 32. If you think 32 years old 20 years ago, it's not that young. Medicine has kind of like grown so much that now it's kind of just you can rest. I mean, look at Rey Mysterio, bro, with stem cells.
Oh my
god!
The things you can realistically do with stem cells. I mean, you can wrestle for so many years. Oh my!
Oh my! Yo.
He's putting the whole. No, stop.
AJ
Stop
Styles
it.
lyrics, bro. Turn that theme
Stop
off.
Thank you. Tell him off. Thank you.
I hate that theme song, man.
Yo.
Prawn loved it for some reason.
Oh
He
my
loved it.
god. Okay. All right. So all right. Those are some names. Now, like out of all, like, do you think there's gonna be one face, or do you think it's just gonna be like a slew of people that are the face of WWE?
Hopefully, it's a group. Hopefully,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna lie, all of these people, very good fucking stars. Very fucking good.
I don't think. Well, because the company's now creatively being run by Triple H, I don't think we ever gonna get a
singular face.
Sorry, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Roman Reigns. I don't think we ever go get a one, and then you got a bunch of other people that's below him that can compete with him, that can rival him. It's gonna be like a pillar of a group of pillars, and that's where they're gonna build the company around.
Question is, could Rhea potentially take that man? Because Rhea's still really young. Like, could she take that mantle and still carry
in that case, I'd really give it to Bianca rather than Rhea.
I think Rhea and Bianca are the face.
Rhea and Bianca are
now.
literally right now.
Yeah.
They're right now the faces. Let's be real.
Like they literally John Cena and Batista for women.
Hey, not wrong. Not wrong.
Yeah, Rhea's 28.
Bianca's like 30.
Bianca 35.
I thought she was 34.
Is she 35?
Just... Oh, okay.
She'll be 36 this year.
Ooh.
And still cooking in the ring.
Crazy, bro. Bianca 30.
Her crowd will be waiting.
Women's gold.
Oh, that's fine. Don't say that to Donnie though.
I say two all the time.
Yeah, but you all know how that goes.
Those are all like really, those are all really great answers. Honestly, I think I like all those names. If I were to really pick somebody for the men's, I don't know what it is. I really solely would go Dominic Mysterio. I think he has. I think he has it like I think he has it all. The way he's been booked already. I mean, ever since he came to the main roster. I mean, obviously he came in with his father. They were just doing a lot of tag team stuff. Once he got on his own, he really set himself aside from just about any young superstar in the WWE. I mean, the man has the charisma. He has the mic work. And the thing is if you're to turn him face at any point from now on, people are going to hear absolute crap out of him because people only boo him because it's the thing to do. But in all reality, people adore this man. And he's got it in the ring. When he's booked against main event talent all the time. Consistently.
And like for example, Rod,
and
AJ Styles' current rivalry, if he's finna go into a rivalry with Dominic, right? Seth, he came back, got to a rivalry with Dominic. It's a bunch of people. They leave.
Punk's first match back was
Dominic Mysterio. Is with Dominic because Dominic is somebody that can help you get that ring rust that you might have. He gonna help you get that off. He can help you get even more over if you have a problem thinking maybe they're not gonna give a fuck about me, because I hear like wrestlers say that all the time when they leave and they come back, they're not gonna care about me. But you put them in there with Dominic, they're gonna care.
They're gonna care.
They're gonna care. So yeah.
There's only one thing I would change about Dominic, and it's his finisher. Everything else is perfect. And the one thing that he has over just about anybody else and that's young in the WWE right now currently is he's a true ambassador of the WWE. Like he's never leaving. I'll tell you, like, I don't think he's ever leaving the WWE. He markets the WWE so well, even as a heel. I think that is the edge that he truly has over everybody else, and why I think, like, if there was ever somebody who could be a soul face, I don't think there will be a soul face. I'm kind of under the impression, kind of like what Ego's saying, it's going to be like a slew of people.
Yes.
But if there was ever somebody to lead the men's, the men in being the face of the WWE, or just being the like, basically just the face of WWE in general, I would place Dominic Mysterio there.
Not only that, at one point, I think Dom literally worked the most matches out of everyone.
Yeah.
He even worked more matches than fucking Cody. He was trying to He's a workhorse. Building up Cody, bro. He's already he got that. He got that already, bro.
He's a workhorse. They ask him to work with whatever matches, and he'll work.
He'll fucking do it.
I'm surprised. Look, and this comment literally just brought it to my mind. I'm surprised they haven't put a strap on him.
They need to put the strap on him soon.
They've only put the North American title on him. And he has, obviously tag title reigns.
Wait, if we're counting tag teams, would we include, say, like Cabrera and Fraxium stays a team, or like a legitimate team like the Creeds? Like I think the Creeds, if they actually showcase them and actually put a push on them, I think they can be mainstay tag teams for years.
Oh yeah, the Creeds absolutely. They just need to get the Creeds back on track, because even
Creeds could be the future of the tag division.
Yes, because dude, people were high on the Creeds at one point.
Yeah, I've been high on the Creeds for a very long time. I've been fucking with the Creeds.
Question: I just saw this person's age. She's very young. Jordan Grace. Could she be a face of the women's division? She's only 28 years old.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes.
Ilya as well. My boy Ilya.
Yeah, Ilya, I think, can also.
Yeah.
Ilya could be that Sheamus type of guy, but when it comes to Sheamus, people would say that he was from like 20. Now I actually enjoyed his 2012 World Heavyweight title run. I don't know how
that was a good reign.
That was a good reign. That's a very good reign.
I be seeing some people say like, "Oh, Sheamus made it," but look, I'm gonna put it like this, right? When you talk about Ilya Dragunov, you talk about Sheamus. The comparisons, right? So you got Sheamus. Let's say from 2012, won the Rumble. I believe he had a good year. 2012, 2013, coasting 2014.
Good ass year.
Kind of coasting 2015. Started League of Nations. Had his feud with Roman Reigns. I actually enjoyed their series of matches. Shock value Money in the Bank win. Shockingly beat Roman. Roman had a 5-minute reign, and then he had his tag team with the Bar, kind of revitalized his career. And then in the later parts and then in the 2020s, he really revived his career, started turning it up a notch in the ring, and now he's known as a guy that's putting on great matches. But when you look at his resume, he's done almost everything in WWE: Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner, Triple Crown winner. You get what I'm saying? I believe Ilya could be that type of guy. I do see a world title in Ilya's future. I see a Triple Crown in Ilya's future. I don't know about a Rumble. I don't know about a Money in the Bank. But if Sheamus can get that stuff, right? Ilya's arguably better. They're both foreign workers. They're both decent on the mic. They could give you a good promo. I see the same success for Ilya.
Yeah, I do as well, honestly. All right, let's move into the next one.
This is a good topic spot, by the way.
Jack, that should have been Gable. We all know that, but it should have been good for the IC title. But I don't want to, yap on about that.
Okay. He's saying Ilya should have beat Gunther for the IC title.
Yeah.
Yeah. They brought him up earlier.
I think that would have been a good idea. Ilya beating Gunther.
Yes.
It would have put their record at what, 2-1?
Yeah, but granted, Jay, they had that nigga stuck in NXT for so fucking long. Yeah. That was some bullshit, bro.
All right, next up. What would wrestling in 2020 and beyond, what do you think it would have looked like if it wasn't for COVID?
Oh boy.
Can you say that one more time?
So, what would wrestling in 2020 and beyond look like had it not been for COVID?
Oh man.
Roman would definitely still be the face of the company. And I believe, wasn't Seth supposed to be champion? Like, no joke. Wasn't Seth supposed to win the title at one point? Day one?
Yeah.
He probably would have won the title. I don't know how his booking would have been because Vince. Oh boy. Yeah, Vince McMahon. Anyways. I feel like, honestly, I don't think the titles would have been together. Great. I mean, I barely watched wrestling at this time, so I don't know the vibe of it. So.
Well, yeah, Day One changed the landscape of WWE entirely. So
that's what I heard.
So when we talk about if COVID never happened, we got to consider all possibilities, right? If COVID never happened, Roman still competed at Mania 36.
Yeah,
against Goldberg.
There's a possibility of the tribal chief starting there and Roman holding it for a full 4 years. There's a possibility of that. There's also the possibility of WWE, as big as WWE is, it could have because Vince would have still been in charge. But let's say that the events at Vince McMahon still happen. Let's say that those don't change. The only thing that changes is COVID. Triple H still comes into effect. I honestly believe that WrestleMania 36, because I for one believe that WrestleMania 36 would have been an all-timer with the crowd.
Yes.
Like it was I think that was a really good WrestleMania, bro. But also, like without COVID, would Undertaker and AJ been able to have what people consider to be an all-timer cinematic match? Would they have still had a cinematic match? I don't know.
There was 2 all-timer cinematics too.
Yeah, exactly. Would Bray and Cena did what they have done?
Oh. Yeah, Bray and Cena.
Yeah, Bray and Cena. Relax.
Would Bray and Cena done what they have done? Like I think the whole landscape of wrestling would be different, but I still believe we'd be in the boom period that we are in now.
Absolutely.
But also without COVID, no disrespect, would Bray Wyatt still be alive?
Oh,
or is that an unrelated issue? I'm not.
Well, he had a heart issue that could have potential because COVID and the heart that kind of it correlates hand in hand.
Yeah.
He had a heart issue, so it could have actually been a correlation of COVID. Giving him that heart issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So honestly, he probably would have been alive. Yeah.
Probably would have been alive.
Looking at WWE, what Ghost said, the titles probably would have never been unified because I 100% think that Roman was gonna lose at day one.
Seth and Roman.
Does Roman turn into the tribal chief?
Yes. Because I'm not gonna lie.
I think he would have turned into him at WrestleMania 36.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
You don't think so?
No. Roman even says like him taking that time off and because of COVID is what led to the tribal chief happening. Otherwise, he was just finna face Goldberg, beat Goldberg.
He did say that.
He was just finna go face Braun Strowman after that. He was gonna face Bray Wyatt.
He was tired.
Like he wasn't finna. Tired. He was just gonna be the big dog. He was never gonna get a tribal chief unless he decided to make some type of shift or change. But
I feel that could have happened. Like Roman could have like a breaking point.
I think the time off helped him. If the time off doesn't happen, because obviously he took time off after what was it, like in March? So like literally right before Mania.
Yeah.
If COVID doesn't happen, doesn't take the time off, I'm with Eagle. I don't think he turns into the tribal chief. And I think all in all, I think Roman probably retires. He was sick and tired of the WWE by that point. He had it with the WWE.
Or we see one of the craziest ship jumps ever in Roman to AEW.
That would have been interesting, but
in which there we probably would have seen the tribal chief.
Yeah, because Tony's willing to let people book themselves and stuff like that. So
that also leads to another thing. If Roman jumps shit to AEW, how would the competition of wrestling look like?
WWE is over.
Damn.
I don't know if over.
That's what I was going to say.
Over is a little.
Time out. I want y'all to remember what time period we talking about. COVID hit in 2020, right? This is coming off of what year?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The worst year of all time, where they want to be like, oh, we made $1 billion. Who give a fuck?
$1 billion.
Nobody's watching the product. Y'all are averaging a hardcore fan base of 1 million a week on Raw.
That's
1 million a week on SmackDown of a hardcore fan base that's just like, I love WWE. But like other people, like me included, I'm like, I don't really want to watch this shit no more.
That year made me take a full fucking break, bro.
But it would take a lot for a company like WWE to die.
It would 2019 was already like a drop. It would be like 2020, like Jay was saying earlier, like the WrestleMania card, Drew versus Brock, Roman versus Goldberg, Cena and Bray, Taker and AJ. This is all Rhea and Charlotte. It's Kevin and Seth. Oh, this is beautiful, right?
Woo!
Absolutely amazing.
And the build,
but,
the build, like starting from January through
right,
March was
exactly, and it was
phenomenal.
all wonderful. It was like, oh my God, they made a turn for the better. But at the same time, you had already poisoned so many fans up to this point that it was like they knew that after WrestleMania, the high that the WrestleMania season gives you, it was finna die. It always happens. But when it dies, when it was gonna die then, it was gonna die hard. And I don't think they were gonna be able to recover from that to a point where AEW would be the competition that they try to claim themselves to be.
They probably be better competition than WCW if COVID didn't hit and
exactly
didn't go over.
Now, knowing how I'm not gonna lie, knowing how incompetent of a booker Tony Khan is and those people in AEW, do you think it would have? Do you think it would have been sustainable?
Probably not. Well,
no. Here we are. Okay, I will say this about AEW. Granted, we all shit on it like right now, but when it like first dropped, they were doing some great stuff. Like talking like the rise of the rise of, even though I don't mess with them obviously, Cody Rhodes, Jericho finally having one last good, with the inner circle formation of that and as world champ, Omega, Moxley, and then
the rise of MJF.
Rise of MJF, Hangman, you know what I mean? Darby Allin, even though I know he's a little controversial. But
you know what this brings me to? Cody Rhodes might never leave AEW. Roman Reigns is to jump ship.
Oh my God, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, I think he's still. Well,
you think he's
okay? So Cody do mention that he still always did want to become WWE champion, regardless, right?
Yeah,
but I don't think he leaves that soon.
Right. Then it's like, but if Roman over there, and if Roman jump, that's gonna entice way more people to jump, because that means the face of our company just jumped.
All right.
Now what?
It's like, oh, hold up.
It's like, here we go.
Like imagine if, actually imagine, like, I know they tried to do this in storyline, but imagine if Stone Cold jumped ship to WCW. That shifts everything. Everything is changed.
They would have tried to build a company. At least WWE would have tried to build it around like Drew. They would have tried to build it around Seth. I don't know. Like Cody might never leave. That might be one thing. The CM Punk stuff. I mean, I don't know. That's a little dicey there. I think WWE. I don't know what it is, and kind of WCW kind of. The WCW stuff kind of told me a lot about like how they are. They're pretty resilient. They're gonna find a way to try to.
They're gonna make it work regardless.
They're gonna try to make things work. In terms on like the booking aspect, I'm not sure they die quickly, but AEW is not. We're looking at a war right now, more than anything.
Yes. This would have been a real war, like more better than the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, we're looking at a legitimate ratings war. Seth could have realistically jumped ship.
Yeah, because Seth was losing a whole bunch of big. Oh my God, that is true.
But
if
Roman would have left, this would have opened the door for Seth.
It would have, but at the same time, you'd have to. They were still friends, even though obviously they had that bond. So if you would have see like turn on the channel and see his best friend on top in another company, and him mentioning how great it is, and sure he could have been pushed as the top guy, but like what if they were still getting to that point? And Seth's like come on, what do you mean getting to that point? Like I should be the guy right now.
Yeah.
Maybe he would jump over.
Knowing the way Vince was treating that nigga. It's either or. He can be a top guy in the WWE, or if he doesn't like the way he's getting booked, bye. I'm gonna go be my best friend.
Exactly.
Seth would have many choices. He would be fine regardless.
Yeah. COVID definitely changes a lot of things. For not just the WWE, but I think the whole landscape of wrestling. I think AEW, on one side does end up turning out to be actually, more of a competition to the WWE. I think what allowed WWE to separate themselves was COVID itself. They were able to build a product around Roman Reigns and lead it straight into when fans were brought back, that people were already so invested in the character and the story that they were able to add all these other layers around Roman Reigns. You start to factor in guys like Kevin Owens, you start to factor Cody Rhodes, you start to factor Seth Rollins, you start to factor all these different people, the Usos. I mean, you start to factor all these different people.
Oh my god!
And
imagine if this happened.
That realistically could have happened.
I'm telling you, this would have been
insane.
The greatest war rings in wrestling history would have happened right there.
Yeah. And then I mean, WWE would have still had people like Edge and stuff like that. They would have still had a lot of major, big time players. But the thing is then you start to think, Roman leaves because he's so frustrated with the company, and at the time he's leaving because Vince McMahon was just killing,
losing his mind.
Whatever Vince McMahon was killing whatever joy these people had left for wrestling.
That booking, man.
So if we look back in hindsight, COVID is kind of the best thing that could have ever happened to the WWE and like pro wrestling. But it also could have been a great thing on the other side where it could have created a ratings war.
Yeah.
So I think regardless, we would have been in a great spot. Okay. Next one. Well, Crack's not gonna like this one. Neither is Ghost.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
What if CM Punk never left WWE in the first place?
Oh, brother.
So we're saying in 2014, if he didn't leave. Okay.
If he doesn't leave.
Well,
so what I don't remember exactly what he left after the Rumble, right?
Yeah, he left after the Rumble. He was going to apparently be feuding with Hunter.
Oh,
Mania
interesting.
That year. So if he doesn't leave, I'm not gonna lie to you, he basically just like phones it in, or like he's just waiting till like his contract gets released or something. Then he's like, because either he if how do you say? Because at that point, Punk was done. Like he was fed up with WWE at that point. Like he was over it. Like he wanted to go home.
Oh, yeah.
So like if he didn't walk out, he probably just wait his contract out. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then
he probably would have done whatever he was told to do. Be like, once this contract's over, I'm out of here.
Exactly.
So I think he still would have left. It would have been delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, I think his contract probably, because I probably am wrong, but I think it was expired either the end of that year or maybe the year after. Because so into like 2014, probably feuding with like after Hunter, maybe I don't know, like Seth once he turns heel. Maybe fight
Seth
Brock for a title.
Seth might reignite. Might have reignited.
To fire him?
Yes.
Maybe, but I do feel like he also definitely needed like a break at that point as well. Like maybe not a long one, but maybe like a couple of weeks, because like I said, he was like basically damaged at that point. I ain't gonna lie to you. He even said it himself.
Yeah. Okay. Ego.
Yeah.
So that topic right there. What if CM Punk never leaves the WWE in 2014?
Oh, brother! Wow. That's WrestleMania 30, ain't it?
That's
heading
into 30.
Fortunately, you might not be wrong.
Boy,
What's
that
the
whole
question?
card is different.
If CM Punk
never left in 2014.
Oh man.
Yeah, that whole card different, gang. Like it ain't
changes.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I 100% believe Seth would have complained enough that he would have got something other than whatever the fuck they were trying to give him, which I think was like a match with Kane or some shit.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. I don't think Daniel Bryan, the Yes Movement, I don't think that happened.
Ooh.
Stop it. We're not doing this. Nope. What happened? What happened?
What possesses it to happen? Because CM Punk leaving is another like catalyst for why they picked.
He was
Daniel
going to fight
Bryan.
Triple H.
The fans were clamoring for DB to get his moment way, regardless of Punk leaving, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, CM Punk being gone heightened that attention toward Daniel Bryan.
I see what you mean, bro.
So no yes movement, no no Brian winning the titles at Mania. It'd probably be Batista that win, actually.
Oh, brother. Brother.
Hey, man.
All right, yep. CM Punk, thank you for leaving. All right.
Yeah, shout out to Punk, man.
Yep, thank you for leaving. Thank you.
When he was actually real.
I actually wouldn't have mind Batista winning again.
Oh, brother.
Oh shit.
Yuck.
Yo, thank you to the 81 people that joined the stream. Appreciate y'all, man.
81 people? God damn. Here we go.
74 people are coming from Twitter. Currently.
Like this shit up. Subscribe.
Yes, Punk was supposed to feud with Triple H, right?
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it changes the following year's Mania plans. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think Punk does get his main event at some point. WrestleMania.
I think he get a main event at 31.
I think he does.
Brock.
You know what?
No. What the?
I think Brock might actually be out the equation.
Wow.
The Undertaker and Brock match, Punk don't leave. That don't happen. Nothing on that card stays the same.
Oh wow.
A lot of things do change because of CM Punk not leaving.
Well.
Oh, this might actually be true. Batista will probably be in the company longer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like Ego said, if
and this would be the match at 31. I think that would be the match right there.
Oh wow.
Oh, we was go get Punk. I think we was gonna get Batista and Roman.
That probably been like at a SummerSlam. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'd see that more.
I think this match would have happened at Mania. I think
Roman would have.
I think Roman would have won the title. He would have had that strong showing at Rumble. Probably won the title at some point before Mania, potentially SummerSlam.
Whoa, y'all gotta think, bro. At the time, right? Who the heel?
The big heel?
In this situation, Punk versus Roman, who the heel?
Oh, Punk versus Roman. It would be. Wouldn't it be Punk in that instance? Because
are people gonna boo
Punk? Oh no.
Versus Roman?
You gotta realize, this is Vince McMahon and Big Dog Roman. So
exactly, yeah, because this is the start of like them trying to push babyface Roman. So
are they gonna boo Punk?
Probably not. They're probably gonna cheer him.
They want the crowd to boo Punk. They won't, but
actually, you know what? Do the Shield even break up if Punk don't leave?
I really don't know.
That's up in the air. Not gonna lie, that's up in the air.
I really don't know.
Actually, a really good question.
That's up in the air. That's actually a good question right there. Jesus, wow.
Because if think about it, if Batista's winning the world title,
it is no way he was only finna hold it for a couple months. He was finna hold it till one of the big four for sure.
Yuck.
Think about it. That means no Evolution feud.
Okay.
Potentially. So does that, what do you do with the Shield then? Do they break up? Like, because there's no, obviously Evolution was the one that led them to breaking up.
Yeah. If they don't have that feud, honestly, I think they just run it back with the Wyatts because either Bray still has his like win over Cena or Taker or whichever it is. Like he's basically have a big win at Mania. So like the Wyatts family is going to be looking pretty strong after the show.
Really good.
So I think it'll probably be like another series of like Shield and Wyatts.
Probably.
If they don't have the Evolution feud.
Shields and Wyatts, I miss him, man.
Oh yeah, that Punk one, man. That's a big one there.
Still a fragile bitch.
Yeah,
still a fragile bitch.
Oh, so much emphasis on bitch.
Yep.
Capital B.
Yuck.
This is the last one that I have.
Okay.
Or actually, I have two more, but I don't know if I want to do this other one. But I'll do this one for now. Is Fraxium the greatest tag team in NXT history?
No.
What the fuck? Next question.
Do they? Okay, hold on. Is there a case for them to is there a case for them like potentially like top 3?
No.
Top
Next
3,
question.
still no.
Still no. Okay. All right.
Top 5 and
No.
No. Next question.
No.
Top 10.
Okay.
They can
Top
have
10.
well, top 10. Yeah. They're top 10
Okay.
team, but I would say a case for top 5. Probably not their case.
No.
All right. This one here. This one's okay. He has his booking inconsistencies.
Oh God.
What does the future hold with Triple H at the helm of the creative in the creative process in WWE?
Absolute great things. When I make my debut, he gonna make me world champion.
Oh,
so
brother.
Shout out to Paul.
Oh wow.
Does he? A lot of people, to be quite honest, they love him so much they don't give him the criticism he rightfully deserves.
That piece of shit.
And it's very unfortunate, honestly.
I hope Triple H can see his flaws.
Yeah, nobody perfect, bro. I understand.
Nobody's perfect.
He asked at booking a tag team division. I get it. When it comes to women's storylines that don't got shit to do with a championship, well, some that do got to do with a championship. It's not all that, but that ain't where the money at. Triple H focused on where the money at. Maybe if he hired somebody to have like a direct focus on them things, I think that'd be cool.
Why can't he?
I don't know. You ask Paul. Don't ask Paul.
Give me his number. You call him Paul. You know Paul, right? Let me get his number.
And I guess
I'll send it to you.
I guess I'll throw this one in there. I guess I'll throw this part in there. Just because it kind of involves like the WWE. Obviously Triple H is with the whole creative process. Is Nick Khan the greatest hire the WWE has ever made? From a
yes. One of them at least.
The greatest. Oh my god, the greatest hire ever. I remember when niggas was like, "Fuck Nick Khan. This nigga's ass. He's terrible. I hate him. Why did they hire him?" This nigga has brought them more money and more entertainment over the last 4 years than anybody else would have brought them.
And not to mention one of the greatest decisions he's ever made. 2 Night Manias.
That is true.
That's a big decision.
That is a big ass decision, and guess what?
But every other big pay-per-view don't need to be 2 nights though. That shit is ass.
Jesus, oh my god! Please, end it at Mania. End it at Mania. Please.
Started with Mania. Ended with Mania.
Let's
Man,
relax.
There's no reason SummerSlam need to be 2 nights. There's no reason Royal Rumble need to be 2 nights. There is literally no reason Survivor Series should ever be 2 nights. Oh my god!
They better not even consider it. They better not.
Don't even think about it. Don't even touch it. Don't even look at it. Don't even smell it.
I will say,
just none of it.
The thing that I love, the best decision that I think Nick Khan has truly made was granting international shows.
Yes,
I think it is one of the
Yes,
I think it's one of the coolest things. Just the crowd is obviously super into it, and I think watching it like on screen, it's enjoyable. It's like it's enjoyable because you're watching something that we're so used to, like our crowds over here. They're just very bland. Like not much goes on. Yeah,
it really depends on where you at. Depends on where you at.
But there's nothing like an international crowd. There's nothing like it, and just being able to see that's really cool. And also the relationships that they have with like stuff like Fanatics, and they're more the stuff they do now, like they do a slew of meet and greets and stuff like that. Like the Fanatics and stuff is really cool. I think Nick Khan, what he has brought to the WWE from a business level, this is crazy to say, but it's almost as great as what Vince McMahon has been able to do.
Speaking of Vince, I think Nick Khan, the greatest thing he ever did was gaslight Vince McMahon into wanting to sell the company.
Yeah.
All right. Followed by number 2, convincing Kevin Dunn to get the fuck off his position because these camera angles Oh,
Fuck a convention. I would have walked in the door and said, "Nigga, you fired.
You fired. Get out, nigga.
Don't come back."
I mean, I wish you. I think he has some like ironclad contract, probably some bullshit. Because I think he saved some like tapes from forever ago. But yeah, thank God he convinced them.
Thank
to,
God Nick Khan is a good gaslighter. Says I think
for real.
I need to take notes.
Take notes. There we go.
Yeah, he's Nick Khan, man. Nick Khan has done.
If he is not the greatest, he's top 3 at least.
I personally think he's the greatest hire.
That's fine. I agree too.
Me personally, the way the company has shifted since he's gotten there, it's basically been a 360. The way they've been able to the way they've been able to function, and the relationship with him. And honestly, I think obviously a lot of people say Triple H kind of brought back that good vibe in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
That don't start with Triple H. If Nick Khan is not in WWE,
oh God,
none of this happens.
None of it happens at all.
Not Triple H.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, that whole locker room thing, it's pretty much been chill or like cool for like a while now, even like before Triple H took over. So like it was just,
Because niggas be, like Undertaker said, niggas be playing video games.
Yeah, like apparently that's so bad. Yeah, apparently
that's not bad. I'd rather have that than 90s or 80s.
Hey, I will agree. Like, that shit that Undertaker used to do, that having fun shit. He used to hate people having fun. Come on now. We're in different times.
Like,
that's.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
What the fuck is you?
Back in my day, like we don't.
Back in my day, we used to talk, smoke cocaine.
We used to just drink 4 pints straight before our match. Like such a bitch ass.
Whoa! Let's not call the Undertaker a bitch.
He knows what he did. He knows what he did.
No. Listen, Craig. The Undertaker ain't do shit.
Mark Calloway.
Calloway.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Me, Mark Calloway is a bitch ass.
Mark Calloway. Here we go.
You're right. Fair enough.
I'm gonna go back. Yo, where's Esco? He would love this. Anyway,
Manga take, bro. When Esco be following that, I'd be crying, dog.
I want to go back to Ed's comment. I want to see how this SummerSlam 2 nights thing is gonna go, but
which one? This one?
Yeah, I want to see how the SummerSlam. Listen, I can see why they're doing this. They want more people on the card without making it 8 fucking hours.
More money.
Clearly, they can bring the people in. Like,
I think the SummerSlam a test run.
Yes, if the SummerSlam
even though
good,
they announced it for the Rumble, did they announce it for the Rumble too?
No.
No.
Okay. I think the SummerSlam won a test run.
I'm with Ego on this one.
SummerSlam is this year and next year.
If it does good for 2 nights, which it most likely will,
it will. I think it will.
It's gonna do good. Trust me. Get ready for the Big Fours to be 2 nights. I'm telling you, and we're gonna get
the way the WWE.
Don't say that. That includes Survivor Series.
I don't think Survivor Series will ever.
Oh my God!
I'm not gonna lie.
2 nights.
I don't think Survivor Series will ever be 2 nights.
I
don't think it will, because look at how it's viewed compared to the other.
Yeah.
Bro, they
it's like Mania,
technically
Rumble, SummerSlam,
they've kicked
and then
Survivor Series out of the Big Four.
Kick it out of the Big Four.
They already did. They just don't say it, like make it known, but they already replaced Survivor Series with Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, though.
Yes.
I know it's treated as like a great paper.
I mean, crack. Let's be honest. As of right now, Money Bank's got bigger impact than Survivor Series.
That's sad.
Out of the other big 3 out of the Big 4 are all stadium shows. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about you. I'm not paying to go watch. I don't think people are gonna pay to watch Survivor Series in the stadium.
No.
I ain't beg it to you.
No, I'd rather pay to watch Money in the Bank. I'm sorry. It's Money Bank.
Even if you switch the format, you go back to the 5-on-5 tradition. No.
I ain't gonna lie, you damn near got to keep the War Games if you can go to a
stadium.
That's
even less.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm definitely not gonna watch 10 men slap each other in the ring without no
Chamber
weapons.
Also kind of replaced Survivor Series 2 a little bit. So,
to be honest, bro, Chamber has done a stadium show before Survivor Series.
I think the Chamber I can see where you're coming from, Goes, but I think that's just because
on the road to WrestleMania.
But yeah, it's on
That's
the road to
probably why.
WrestleMania, and
That's
they
probably
starting
why.
to put more emphasis on the chamber. You
As
feel
they
me?
should. As they should.
Because before it was like the chamber happened, and they have like the champion defend in the chamber, and they win. What the fuck was the point of having a match? Like
that's
now,
Well, I mean,
it's like
sometimes they be losing the titles though. It's not always
Yeah.
like they defend
like
it.
sometimes they'll switch it up, but now it's like you go into the chamber, you getting a shot at Mania. This is I think I seen a promo do it. You know how you gotta outlast 29 other superstars.
Mhm.
Now you gotta can you endure going against 5 other superstars in this chamber? Can you endure the chamber? And I like that they trying to add that to the chamber and make it this like it was back in the day when they first introduced it, like this chamber, like y'all know the chamber is. You know what I'm saying?
No Way Out. I honestly wish they just switched the name back to No Way Out. I want No Way Out name back. That was such a cool name.
Like I said, man, chamber, it's getting there. It's gonna get there soon. Trust me.
Hey, it's a lot of people look. It's again in a stadium this year. It's in a stadium this year.
Yep.
It's in the same stadium that WrestleMania 18 was held, and it's probably you're looking at probably close to 40,000 people.
Chambers about to get sold out. We all know that.
So I mean, like, Survivor Series is unfortunate.
Get it out of here.
I personally
time is up, brother.
I would personally put even Money in the Bank in front of Survivor Series.
Yep.
I think a lot of people.
Can we stop having shit in fucking Canada, please?
Oh wow! I mean, actually,
like
Crowd's been asked.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they either gotta step it up.
DC better. DC better.
I'm telling you right now.
Am I wrong?
If recently? They do Sammy,
all right.
If they, oh my God, Steph Curry's absolutely frying right now. If they do Sammy and KO in Toronto, right? And that crowd don't hit.
They're done. They're done. Yeah, you're not getting no more events.
Y'all are frauds.
The most I've seen the Canadian crowd be loud for is literally like Sammy and
Montreal. It was Montreal in the 2023? Three. Yes.
Yo, I'm gonna say something real quick, bro. Praise God that I'm spending my Sunday night listening to you all talk about wrestling. Because if I had to only watch the All-Star game tonight, I would have found the tree. Never mind. I'm not even going to say what I would have done.
No, this is bad. Jay, I understand because LeBron not even playing. Like, what's the fucking point?
LeBron's not playing the All-Star game?
Like, he backed out with the 11-hour goals.
That nigga said he was going to
Adam Silver.
If the only thing that I had to do tonight was watch the All-Star game and there was no wrestling on, no BTBC, I genuinely do not know what I would do with myself. I really don't.
One thing I will say, shout out to Victor Wembanyama, man. It seemed like he's the only one trying.
Wemby.
Well, Ron,
Wemby has literally, I think, 6 blocks across 2 games. 6 or 7 blocks across 2 games.
Yeah, you got it.
Because guess what? When David Stern died, niggas stopped trying. David Stern would have fined all of these clowns.
Oh wow!
Chris Paul, Wembanyama, fined.
Oh wow!
All the years of people not trying. Think about since we've been alive. So I'm gonna use the year 2001. Since we've been alive, in David Stern's NBA, what All-Star game was as bad as, let's say, this year's format? There's been none. In Adam Silver's reign, we have, if we run down it, I think 2018 was good. 2019 was good. 2020, that's my favorite one. 2021 was okay. This year and last year,
oh brother,
just like
22
bad,
and 22
and 22.
Yeah, and 22. Nah, wasn't that the year Curry was cooking?
I think it was the year before they started doing the draft thing that they was making it like it was very clear that it was bad. Like,
when they did that,
they would go to the All-Star game and they scoring 250 points. What the fuck is going on? What is happening?
Yeah, but it was more entertaining. Though I want to be entertained when I watch the All-Star game, bro. Like for example, someone just brought up the 2022. I think that was the year Curry was cooking. I think that was the year Curry had like 50. That was entertaining. Like I don't want everybody to go for 60, but Like at least if you gonna have someone drop 50, at least like try to guard them. You feel me? Like just give us a show, bro. This shit is like 40 points games, 3 different games that go up to 40 points. We don't get to see nobody go off for 50. We don't get to see nobody go off for 40. We can't see them AD type of performances, them Dade type of performances, them Curry type of performances. This shit's ass, bro. I never want to see this again.
That year Kobe died, that All-Star game, that was one of the best All-Star games I've watched.
That was the
Yes, bro, that
2020.
2020, yes, that's my favorite All-Star game. That 2020. You got Kyle Lowry taking charges in the All-Star game, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That was fire, bro. That was fire, bro. And then we got what? Fucking All-Star weekend. We got to call up Mac McClung from the G League to save the dunk contest every year.
We got Jaylen Brown, dunking over Tyson that's what we got beforehand. So,
I'm not gonna lie.
Chris Paul trying to bend the rules. Yeah, Wemby, we got him. No, y'all didn't get shit. Y'all look like what the fuck? Like, yeah, the rules don't say you have to make it, but come on, man. Like, this is why you got no ring now. Do it.
Wow. Question. Wow. There we go. Did y'all see the tweets from like Giannis and John Morant talking about some? Oh, we got to get in that dunk contest next year.
These lying ass bitches.
Yeah, like shut up. So many years.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Like get the fuck out of here.
I will believe it.
I feel like the NBA is being taken over by Europeans and white people, which is why so many people are falling out of interest with it.
I know that sounds crazy. I think it's the love that these players have for the game. Bro, think about it, bro. NBA is a business nowadays. It's a business.
Joker got on live TV and it was like, so what you gonna do to celebrate the title? He was like, man, fuck this title. I'm gonna go home.
He didn't. Jokic didn't say that he didn't care about. This is the misconception. People think that he has a I don't care attitude, bro. Jokic he's not a partier. He just genuinely wanted to go home. We see he cares about that. You cannot play the way that I'm not even trying to shade you, but you cannot be as good as Jokic and not care about basketball. That just literally don't make sense. I think he just wanted to go home, and then he went to the parade and he was actually having fun. He was having fun at the parade.
The other thing is look at how many people have the mindset. But like, okay, look at Jokic's mindset, right, for not wanting to party for the title, right? Look at every other NBA player's mindset. Load management. People don't even want to fucking play. It's a business. And you know where that starts from? It starts from Adam Silver. He doesn't give people a reason he don't give the players a reason to care about the NBA.
Right.
Adding all these in-season tournaments and postseason tournaments before the playoffs.
Yeah. I need Davis third with Kawhi.
People could say Jokic has a I don't care gimmick, but he shows up every night. Every night he's healthy, no load management. But when they play burgers, Jokic comes out the hoop every night.
He won a fucking ring.
They saying Trey Smith going to the Bears. Our old line is going to be peak. We're going to the Super Bowl, guaranteed.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Look, I don't mean to place the blame on this person, but he the face of the league. Come on, look, LeBron. LeBron gotta.
Whoa!
LeBron needs to take accountability
because he needs to take accountability. Come on.
When LeBron lied about
the dunk contest,
that opened it up for everybody to just not give a fuck about the dunk contest.
He lied about the dunk contest in like 2007. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? Come on, that's LeBron, bro.
Why does LeBron need to be in the dunk contest?
It don't matter how long ago he said it, bro. Come on, be for real. You smarter than that.
We had the greatest dunk contest in 2016. This damn
nah,
10
I will
years
hold on.
after LeBron was
yeah.
like, I don't give a fuck about the dunk contest. I'm not finna actually compete, but he lied about saying he was.
What I'm saying is that started the trend. What I'm saying is shit like that. People, because now the people that are in the league are people that grew up watching LeBron. They see stuff like that and they carry it into the league now. That's why we have players in the dunk contest that I have to Google.
Okay, Will, with that logic, right? Then why do hell yeah, I'm with Caleb Williams. What? But with that logic, why do niggas not want to win for real? These young niggas get in this league and they don't care about winning. LeBron want to win. LeBron want that ring. He just old as fuck.
Yeah,
They get in this league.
Not,
they
I'm
want
not
the money. They want the jury. They want the hoes. You feel?
But I'm just talking about the All-Star Weekend though. Look, I'm not saying LeBron not a winner. I'm not saying he's not a competitor.
No, I'm saying like overall, like the reason the NBA is how it is. If we go put some type of blame on LeBron, you got to look at it from a whole perspective. LeBron is leading the charge of I want to win and doing whatever he can to win. They don't care about winning. Bro, the Chicago Bulls, mind you, I'm from Chicago. I have no clue who owned that team. Oh, gang, they traded Zach LaVine for some goldfish and a water bottle, gang. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
And a pack of gummy bears. Maybe.
Yeah, and a guy who dwindles with little kids, but little girls.
Right, like what is happening?
Andrew gave up Alex Caruso for a diaper.
Bro.
For a diaper, bro. A used diaper is insane.
I will say this though, like, okay, it's not really LeBron's fault. You know who I'll put guys like Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
Paul George.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like, these guys, like, especially Kawhi. Kawhi doesn't play no games. Nothing. Joel Embiid, oh my God.
Don't get me. I'll be here all night talking about that bum ass nigga.
Bro,
that fragile ass piece of shit.
Bro, Joel Embiid gotta be the most stupid superstar I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck Joel Embiid. He's
like
Jokic better.
Like, oh my God, I don't even know, bro. The whole thing is, it starts with what's his name, Adam Silver, because he doesn't give
he's a bitch.
He doesn't give these players a reason to care. And at the end of the day, while it is also it dawns on him, it dawns on these organizations. Look at how this is why that Luka and AD trade happened. Like, you better step up. You better show up the games. You better care about what you know, how many games you play. You better do it, because if not, I don't care who you are, Luka, Giannis, you can get packed up.
No, I would disagree with that. That was a very
that was such a bad trade, and like so many levels.
I think if you take 10 GMs, you line up 10 random GMs, and you ask them if they would trade their star player for an aging superstar that might
player
the next game. I think
not even star,
franchise.
Except Nico Harrison, all 10 GMs would say no. I don't think there's a single GM in any basketball league on the world that would trade Luka.
It's a bad.
It depends on what I'm trading them for.
It's a bad trade. It is a bad trade.
Am I trading him for like prime LeBron? I'm giving.
You gotta think, bro. Like, anybody could realistically get traded. For the simple fact,
that showed me now.
Yeah,
for real.
Like, for the simple fact, right? You got to think about it, bro.
That's real.
This at the end of the day, all these organizations are these are businesses, bro. If they see that you're not gonna put in the effort anymore, and I'm not saying Luka wasn't putting in any effort, but I think there was a major disconnect between him and the front office in the Mavericks. I mean,
Nico Harrison.
Nico Harrison, and I think, you know, going forward, I think it opens the eyes of GMs, like realizing, like, oh, we have a player that's really not, you know, and it sucks, but I think Nico Harrison doing that has opened the eyes of a lot of other GMs now.
This is probably going to be the thing that I disagree with you on the strongest in the night, because I'm gonna go back to it. You said it's a business, exactly. So if I'm running a business, and this one player has attracted this many fans, and we literally just made the finals less than a year ago, he's untouchable. That's facts. They're untouchable. Now you bring up the point where that means anybody can get traded. Yes, that is true, and it's unfortunate. However, that means with us saying that anybody can get traded, we need to have enough sense to decide whether a trade makes sense. That was the worst trade in NBA history. Now I do agree, like if a trade can be really even, or at least you get some really solid pieces, then yeah, if you could trade someone because you're in win now mode, then yeah. But the fact of the matter is, Rod, this nigga traded. His reasoning was conditioning this and that, and then you trade for a superstar that is historically known for getting hurt.
Part time.
Luka just
Always
brought y'all to the
damaged.
finals. They're not making the finals without Luka. That's the simple fact.
Yeah.
Kyrie's not leading
Ambulance
a
driver.
team. He's not leading a team to the finals. They're not making that finals without Luka. These GMs, Nico Harrison included, sometimes they're not prioritizing their fans, bro. And now they just lost what? I'd say like over 1 million Mavericks fans because they wanted to make a dumbass trade that's not even going to help them in the current. They trying to win now and they're not going to win now.
The thing is like kind of like I was saying, they're telling you it's conditioning, but there's a story there that we'll never know. I don't know what it is.
I agree with that. Yeah,
there has to be something else.
There must have been a major disconnect between Luka and Nico Harrison and whoever else is in that front office. There's a major disconnect there that allowed for that trade to even be thought of because there's no, like you just said, there's no possible way you just ship away a 25-year-old superstar who's getting better as the years go on. There's a major disconnect, and this is where I do say that if you're one of those players that has a bad rep with management, and it's like, unfortunately, like you're just gonna get traded. Like it don't really matter which, if you have a really bad rep with management, which I don't know if it was that. I don't really know what it was. I don't think we'll ever know. But there's a silver lining there that a trade could happen if deemed that this player isn't matching expectations, which I don't know how you don't match expectations when you've taken a team to the finals. Obviously, the only expectation is obviously winning a title. But obviously he hadn't met that expectation yet, but he was getting there. Just went to a finals. Who's to say they could have probably won the finals this year? You never know. But there was a disconnect there, and I think it sets the forefront for, bro. Joel Embiid could get traded.
He should have been.
Joel Embiid could realistically get traded.
He should have been
traded. Fuck that nigga. Can we bring up Ant's comment real quick?
Yeah, I really want to bring up Ant's comment. I want to bring this up.
I swear this was part of the reports.
This is also one of the points where I hope you know this. Nico Harrison presented this to the Mavericks owner, whatever his name is. The owner laughed in his face when he was presented this trade.
And he went rogue.
And he because again, the owner didn't know, the head coach didn't know, what are we doing here?
And this is definitely one of the sussest trades of all time. Because let's look at the facts and let's look at the hold on. I gotta sit down.
Uh-oh.
I gotta sit down.
Are we giving David the floor? Here we go.
Well, at least
here we go.
I don't gotta be full screen.
AD had the whole experience of one game. He had 26-12 and got hurt.
Let's look at the reality of this trade. Nico Harrison. This is why it's very sus to me, and I can't believe it actually went through. David Stern would have vetoed this shit. Look,
absolutely.
Nico Harrison.
Coach, you remember Chris Paul, Kobe?
Keep in mind, I'm gonna say that again. Nico Harrison only talked to the Lakers. The reason why that is so crazy is because I don't know how aware y'all are. I've loved the Lakers all my life. It has always been super hard for us to make deals with teams. Teams hate the Lakers, and the Lakers are the first team y'all try to trade with. Most teams hate the Lakers, and the Lakers were the first team they tried to trade with. Okay.
I think even at one point, I mean, remember how hard it was? Remember when they were trying to do that Kevin Love trade out of Minnesota? But bro, it was hard to even get Kevin Love out of Minnesota.
Yeah, bro.
Like I think there was even a point in time when Shaq and Kobe had that disconnect.
Yeah.
It was hard to even trade either of those two guys.
Oh yeah, they were trying to send Kobe to the Bulls.
They was trying to send Kobe out of there because he was so fed up with not just Shaq but the whole organization. which is why it doesn't
Sorry,
make
I'm looking
sense
at
to me.
Ego. My bad.
You know, obviously, like I think if David
I'm just looking
Stern
at
was
something.
still alive and still commissioner of the NBA, I don't think this trade happens.
Absolutely not.
David Stern is not allowing this team to happen, even if both teams somehow agree to it.
So you mean to tell me not only are the Lakers the only team you talk to, but nobody else on your staff knew? You did this under the radar. Like Rob Pelinka treated him like he was at a park and he held out a lollipop and told a little kid to come here. That's basically what he did. Rob Pelinka said, "You don't got to tell nobody. Just make the trade." The fuck? How did Rob Pelinka get away with this? And I love the Lakers, and I'm wondering how Rob Pelinka got away with this.
The Lakers
how?
are my.
I mean, to be fair,
team,
what the fuck is Rob? Like, he's literally being offered like the grand like
Nah,
trades.
no, exactly.
Like,
that's crazy,
like,
bro. And we barely gave anybody up. That's my thing.
We gave up
Max Christie's good.
You gave up
AD
an
good, but like
driver.
that's Luka Doncic, bro.
And you gave up an aging superstar who's known to
right.
No.
We gave up a part timer. That's what we gave up. A part timer.
And is AD gonna stay?
No.
Like they got Max Christie. I think Max Christie can develop into maybe a 20-point per game scorer, but he's still not worth Luka. Luka give you.
It's not with losing Luka.
Luka give you like what 39 and 9
a day, like a game.
Luka, they gave us Luka and LeBron, bro.
Hey man, that's crazy. I can't believe that. I can't believe the league got away. I can't believe the Mavericks got away with that trade, man.
We got
Jay, we going to the finals. It don't matter now.
Nah, we not this year. We got no center.
We going to it. Watch.
Yeah, because Mark Williams.
I got the Nuggets winning.
Yeah, Lakers on my team. My dad put me on the Lakers.
Okay, yeah. I got the Los Angeles LeBrons going to the finals too.
Oh, look at this guy.
Luka's not a. I ain't gonna cap. Luka's not like a. He's not an all-time defender, but he can play defense.
Luka will be
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You don't gotta defend when you putting up 2 times more points than the other team.
Yeah.
Fucking LeBron, Luka, they got it. 20 plus.
That's gonna bring that's gonna be the end of the stream, man. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. We reached max viewers of 95 viewers at one point. Appreciate it. EJ, what's going on? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yeah, EJ pulled up. EJ kind of pulled up a little late. But
a little late, just a little late,
just a little bit.
Appreciate everybody that pulled up to the stream. We had a great conversation here tonight. This is BTBC episode 135. Any last remarks that y'all want to say? We'll start with Jay.
Man, this was a great episode tonight. I apologize for not being able to be on screen. Duty be calling, but today I think it was a great episode. We've been having some great episodes. We got a great cast. New blood made an appearance. I'm keep my remarks to myself. They provided some great insight. Ghost, Crack, appreciate y'all for popping up. Tommy, hope your electricity get better. Honestly, Tommy, if you walk through that door right now, I wouldn't be mad. You could just come here. And wrestle spot. I hope you feel better, man.
That's interesting.
Ghost.
What a great stream today. Miss BTBC, Took a little break. Watched the Super Bowl, I guess, But yeah, it was great to be back. Love the show. Very good show, actually. Ego came up here. Look at Ego.
Yeah, I want to apologize for not being able to turn my camera on. My phone, I'm going to turn it on just to show y'all because a lot of people be thinking I'm bullshit. I'm not finna turn my camera on, brother.
Oh, wow, yeah.
What happened to your camera?
It's broken. It's broken. It's like cracked specifically on the camera. It's just, I don't know.
He looked like he was in I just got out of a foggy ass shower, like a sauna or something. God damn.
It looked crazy over there. But yeah, it's my first time up here, man. I hope I can come up again sometime.
Of course.
I'm not gonna keep my comments to myself. I'm not gonna stay professional around here.
Wow.
Though I did enjoy off the record talking to Jay today. I still don't like him. Still don't like him.
I literally didn't even say anything.
I ain't say nothing crazy. I ain't said nothing crazy. I told you I'm keeping it PG. I'm keeping it PG. All I said was I don't like you. I got my own personal issues with you, but I can keep it professional, to do things. You know what I'm saying?
Here goes Kev, that Donnie camera.
Oh wow, got that Donnie camera. Wow.
Ego, man.
Yeah, don't ever compare me to that nigga.
Oh wow, here we go.
Ego, we'd love to have you back again. So hope that you can come back. Crack. Anything?
Oh man, what a crazy couple weeks. Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, Vengeance Day, AEW had a little show.
Valentine's Day did not happen.
That's interesting.
It didn't happen for some. You go there for some.
That shit did not exist.
Go to Elimination Chamber Mania. Hopefully, NXT, world title scene, improves. And lastly, fuck Tom.
Oh yeah, Tommy a bitch.
All right, well, Tommy, I hope your power stays shut off, you piece of shit.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
and because Rod don't like you, nigga, fuck you, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy, I hope your power stays shut off until literally after the Raw after Mania, so you never get to see his main event. Yes.
Tommy,
Yo, that's crazy. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
That's wild. That's cap.
Tommy, I'll see you on Tuesday.
Nah, I want Jay to watch Mania. That's crazy.
Wow, look at that.
All right, y'all. Peace out. This is episode 135. We'll see y'all next week for another edition of BTBC.
Rollins top 10, John Cena.
Roman Reigns.
Rollins.